Is it Fiery's character?
No, Fiery's brother's character.
You tell him how they died, I'm guessing.
I asked how they died. I'm curious. Or who died, essentially, because I was curious.
They wanted to die, but via ghoul fever, so they can come back as a ghoul. And they died instead by filth fever. Before it could happen.
Ooh, couldn't die to ghoul fever, so they could become a ghoul? That's sad.
Yeah. One day off. I was like, all you gotta do is survive this one and you'll be fine. And then they failed it too.
Yeah, it was 1 point off.
Wants to be a ghoul.
They're playing an undead campaign, so it's not that big a deal for them to be undead.
Being a ghoul is like being the most disgusting type of undead.
Ghouls are the coolest undead, thank you.
I mean...
Except for, like, having to eat flesh, ghouls are the coolest. Because you're still an intelligent undead, just with a craving hunger. As long as you can eat shit, you'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. And you get more powers for eating stuff. Or you get stronger. Not more powers, you get stronger.
Yeah.
Like, you can heal faster, you can run faster, pretty much those type of things. Not to mention, ghouls are, like, very disease-ridden. So, they hit you, you can become sickened or whatever disease they have.
Like that,
generally they paralyze you.
Yeah, that too.
They're still the most disgusting undead.
Versus a zombie?
Yeah, maybe. And I guess I couldn't call them the coolest undead when liches are right there, but you know.
Zombies don't count. They're basically things. They're not intelligent.
Yeah, same thing with skeletons. We don't count.
Well, that's in this sense, you can become a zombie, so you would be intelligent.
In which case, zombies would be superior.
Than a ghoul?
Yeah.
Also,
yes.
Why?
You know, there's nothing better than being a zombie bard.
Elaborate.
Ghoul bard.
oh my god.
And back in third edition. Back in third edition D&D, I actually had a bard necromancer once.
I was going to play a bard necromancer for Kingmaker on 1E because there's a specific archetype that lets you play music to affect undead. And I was going to be like, oh yeah, I was going to do the same thing, kind of.
Yeah, Dirge Singer.
Yeah, Dirge Singer, there you go.
Well, guys, are we ready for this?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
I remember which one of these was the, I guess it was this one.
I forgot everybody's name already.
Just a heads up, I've been up for...
Oh, don't worry, we didn't forget your name because you don't have one.
Little Green is my name. Thank you very much.
As I was saying, just a heads up, I've been up for like 38 hours, so don't expect me to be overly enthusiastic today.
And if you are...
You were enthusiastic last time? Alright, guys. We didn't do much last time. Obviously, we spent a lot of time making characters, but for the most part, we had made our way to the Call of Heroes, being led by Giovanni Aldori, who owns this banner that you're all essentially part of. You were taken in, introduce your characters, sitting at this table, and looking at all these other NPCs, and there's several groups of people who are also aiming to answer this Call of Heroes. What you come to find out is a foray into the Stolen Lands, an area that's been ran over by monsters, bandits, and has never really been claimed. And Rostov, which is the capital, I believe, or the nation of itself, is aiming to change that by doing this set Call of Heroes. And 4-course dinners are being brought out, and we're currently in rounds to determine the conversations you guys have with one another, and also these people. They're sitting at the table. You've come across a couple of different names. There's Bigger Varn, who seems to be a noble. There's Valerie, a knight in her own sense, who doesn't seem to have any sort of good feelings towards her old deity, maybe just the deity itself. Tartusio, a very pompous gnome who has called himself y'all's leader already. a very emotional or emo, could you say, person who apparently is worshiping Brotus. Amiri, obviously a barbarian, if anyone knows who Amiri actually is. Definitely from the lands to the north, Kellen nature. And then Lindsay, here at the end of the table, she called herself a bard, writing into a book. And the last woman no one's really talked to is that raven-haired...
And she didn't introduce herself, so we don't know who she is.
That's correct. Just sitting next to a long scythe. You guys are here in this dining hall area. We're on now round 4 of the influence actions, where you can either influence an NPC, roll in either a check that you know that would influence them, or you can discover something about them.
I guess I can go first if no one wants to jump in there. I'll influence Tartusio. My. You were so smart to lift me up already. That's my fake persona. Perhaps you are the Mandolitas if you can so quickly root out such falsehoods. Kind of playing up his intelligence, kind of flattering him a little bit.
It wasn't like you were very good at your lies there. Not to mention the name. I know many of the names of nobles in the section. You're just not one of them.
Toad, I never said I was a noble, did I? Oh.
Your name. The fact that you mentioned a merchant, and that never add up. And that name itself of an influential merchant has never been spoken of, unless you were choosing to go by a different name than your said father.
Potentially. But even so. A man who isn't so easily led astray by small lies could be someone I could follow.
There's a look in your eye. I'd imagine that you're a noble house, maybe far to the northeast of here. He dips his finger to some pudding and was licking it off of his finger. Who's to say at this point? Flattery will get you everywhere, though.
She just gives him a Roy smile. Rue smile, sorry. Rue.
So you're aiming to influence them.
Yes.
Without knowing what check works.
Well, we know his weakness is flattery, so I'll try to flatter him. But yes. But I'll try diplomacy.
Well, if flattery complements with I
can do deception. Actually,
it's deception if you don't mean them. Yeah, it's deception if you don't mean
that
it.
Is true. I don't mean it.
Yeah,
so yes,
and it's diplomacy if you do.
Not mean it. So.
You're choosing not to mean it, huh?
Why would I mean it?
Do you want to keep your 15? I'm making sure everybody's got.
I'm not using your hero points early in the session on this. Yeah, I'm going to keep it.
What? But influence is big. It's where you get rewards.
I rolled a 9, but chances are there is a chance I can roll better.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
I'm going to keep it.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to keep it? He just kind of smirks at you and continues eating. Just watching the crowd. You don't think you've gained anything in this sense.
I could have. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna act like I would have rerolled it. Let's see what I would have got if I had to roll. See, I would have wasted it. So.
Good thing you didn't.
You have nothing else to say then, huh? Interesting.
There's a bit of a look in his eye as you've triggered something, but you don't know what, for failing to influence him. You go to another person. Who's next?
Oh, I'll go. I want to talk to Ursa. So
you just do that. You just talk to her.
Okay. Ursa, is that your name, right?
She looks at you, just kind of nods.
What is a noble like you doing here? Exactly. With all the money in the world.
Act noble accordingly. Just a nobody from a nobody father who has nobody influence.
but who is also some important merchant who everybody knows.
Exactly.
So she's a peasant.
I misspoke earlier.
Oh.
A merchant who people who would know who was in the mercantile may know, but of no particular importance to others. I'm sorry that I misspoke.
So she's an imbecile. Noted.
But what is your question with the one?
Oh, that was just it. If he was a noble or not. What he was doing here, and if you had a lot of money, why would a noble go on Avengers and stuff? Just a little thought.
Well, as I said before, I'm a duelist by trade, and the adventure of the Storylands has called me here.
Interesting. I want to talk to.
If money is what you need, I can hire you. I'll pay you for whatever services you're able to provide. Clearly, don't want to follow in the footsteps of this person. Any notions back to Urza?
Thank you, kind sir, but I want to see all the offers before I take yours. If you don't mind.
Just keep thinking. What do you want to do for your actual
Influence? This new person on the down right. Bottom right.
It's not new, it's just you don't know anything about him. You can also discover information too, you don't always have to influence.
Oh yeah, I want to discover him.
You want to discover something about him?
Mm-hmm.
My cat is going nuts because I am so sorry.
Did you forget to feed him?
I sure
No,
it's a cat and not some cat-typed alarm clock.
We nicknamed him Ferris Bueller because that's what he does all day is mule. He has eaten, and after he eats, he wants to play, and his brother is the latest. What? No! I heard you. I know. He loves people and attention. Come here, buddy. I got you. To discover something about her, you can use perception, religion, or Ergothoa lore. Hey, I know someone who's got Ergothoa lore.
Perception or religion or Ergothoa lore. What do I have? Religion.
Okay, so as discovered, you get to choose something to know about her. You can learn her resistance, a weakness. You could find out what her, not demeanor, I think it's demeanor. Essentially, that's like a roundabout number of what they have influence towards you.
Weakness.
0. You can also choose to pick her lowest influence DC. If you already know her lowest, you could technically get the next lowest.
Weakness.
No, weakness at first, okay. Mm-hmm. Just by looking at her face, you get a sense that she's incredibly lonely, actually. Very lonely. You get a sense that diplomacy checks to influence her, that if you succeed at them, the DC increases. Or decreases, should I say.
Okay.
So if you influence her with diplomacy, you succeed, the DC decreases for you.
Gotcha. Okay. Think that's all I can do, right?
Yep.
Cool. Oh wait, what's her name?
You don't know? You did learn something just by watching her. We have 2 more people left.
Okay. Gillian is going to leave Major after helping a bit to sit close to the elven woman, and she's going to try and strike up a conversation. Hello. I'm sorry if I'm bothering you, as you're being very quiet, but might you want the thing as it's polite? I would like to at least introduce ourselves. And okay. I'm
So-
Elena, by the way.
She nods to you. Jathal, you can call me, she says.
Faithful. Might I ask you, why are you participating in this task? Faithful. If you don't mind.
Are you asking why she's participating? What was the question?
Yeah, why she's participating?
Curiosity, mostly. The need for a reliable ally. You see, I must come to understand what my goddess seeks of me. I was given powers without knowing the will that was given to me. I await her reply. Any hints or trace or any clue. I suppose me coming here was no mere accident.
I see. That's quite some serious motivation there.
I suppose.
Then I can't think anything else to say, but I would like to try to keep talking for her.
If you want to. Or you can always ask things like, you can ask questions like who are you, or where did you come from, what's your story, things like that. There's things you can ask people, but I get that you probably wouldn't.
Yeah. What's your story is one I would like to ask. I didn't want to ask where are you from, because I think that's a bit could be interpreted in a bit negative light. Also, I hear you pointing that.
I'm from Keonan. Just so you know, stories, they're boring. A waste of time. I have killed, I was exiled. We all die, some return by Urgathoa's grace. Most stories are just boring, though.
Wait, have you returned?
Are you...
Did she seriously just drop that bomb in the middle of dinner?
Well, this is interesting. Roll a religion check.
I'm going to ask that in Silvan, so at least less people should know what I'm talking about. And okay, let me roll a religion check. Nope.
She looks to you, her eyes, I wouldn't say they bulge, they look a little bit more stern. She goes, you still wish to know more about me, right? I have returned to this manor, but this is just the first time I'm here. But she's trying to change the subject.
I was going to say, of course I want to know more about you, but I will avoid that subject if it makes you comfortable. And I guess this isn't the right place to talk about it anyway.
There's nothing to talk about.
If you say so.
Trying to change the subject, she goes, oh, Jesus. Well, I told you I was exiled. It's rather amusing. I belonged to a wealthy family and held high position on the courts of Jadara, the capital of Keonan, where my little wrongdoings were revealed. The trial was held in the very same court where I was tried and where I used to try cases myself. I was delivered sentence. It's an awkward situation to think about it. Over several hundred years of me being the one to hand out sentences, one was given to me.
Oh. Yeah, that sucks. At least you are still alive and free.
If you can call us free. For an elf, she says pointedly,
exile is a serious punishment. There is no other Keonan in this world. Even I, who despises its hypocrisy, must admit as much that this, and she notions to what's around her, doesn't stand a candle to it.
Well, maybe with this endeavor you can try to make it a home that serves you better.
She just shakes her head at that. Doubtful. I have a purpose now, but no home.
Then I hope you find your purpose. You accomplish your purpose with this.
As do I.
Yeah.
You did succeed at influencing her. So for you, as you triggered her weakness, the DC of diplomacy checks for you are lower.
Nice.
And then we got one more person, Kadar.
I've been wondering, is there anything preventing us from influencing Jamandi?
There
Is that an option?
but it is. You can definitely go and have a talk. I forgot to put them in their chairs. They're having their own conversation up there. The most influential character probably would realize too that you can gain from her is like completing whatever task is given to you when the dinner's over. If that makes any sense, because she did mention, let's save this for after dinner time. Tomorrow's gonna be a busy day.
Whom else to talk to then?
Remember, the more points you get for people, the better it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, I can barely remember what I talked about with the people I already talked with, so...
Oh, go to campaign notes.
Did we discover anything about me? Like,
Campaign notes do not include everything.
We don't include everything, but
It's majority.
most people that we've influenced are in there. I mean, we
Except
have
the ones I talked to.
well, you didn't discover anything about Amira. You just arm wrestled her
Yeah,
immediately.
Exactly. And what I said is I can't remember what I talked with them about anymore.
Remember, I think her strength,
Just a
right?
sword. Just a sword.
Oh.
And then Hakram, you talked to him about his religion, and found out that he's a Gertis worshiper.
Fuck that guy.
You're the one who talked to him.
You can ask Amiri about herself in a conversation if you want to talk to her. That's some stuff that you can figure out. You can,
Yeah, I'm gonna ask
compliment her about-
Amiri.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Amiri why she's here. Got barbarians running clans, right?
Yeah, you do. Want to do that?
Yeah.
She looks to you. She's got a bit of like grease on her lips from a piece of meat that she like was still nibbling on as the next course is coming through. This simple question seems to puzzle this woman. Scratches her head and then she starts counting on her fingers. First, I am a barbarian. I'm strong. She puts up number 2. She puts up number 3. I grew up in the realm of the Mammoth Lords. 4, I left the tribe, the 6 Bears, and she looks thoughtfully at her unbent thumb, and it shrugs and sticks out, and she goes, and I like to fight. She concludes, I'll put the thumb out. Call of heroes? I can call all the heroes.
And just to sum it up, how high did she count now?
To 5.
No, I meant if she could tell me that actually.
You're asking her how high can you count?
No, how high she did count, if she even remembered, or if she's gonna have to recount again.
You saw her open up 5 fingers right in front of you.
Yeah, but that's exactly the point. She had to count each one of them at the same time as claiming like not being a barbarian?
I'm not sure, just giving you many reasons.
Well, he says he is a barbarian, and then
Oh, I must have misheard then. I thought she said she wasn't a barbarian.
no, she's
Was
a,
first, I'm a barbarian. I'm strong. I grew up in the Rim of the Mammoth Lords. I left the tribe, the Six Bears, and I like to fight.
Not really telling much.
Some boy you needed to know.
Yeah, but wasn't there enough to fight wherever the realm of the Mammoth Lords is? It sounds like a
Yes,
pretty big
but
place.
I left my tribe, so no more fighting up there. More here. Monsters everywhere in the world, waiting to taste my blade.
So she left. That sounds uncommon.
I mean, in a way. It's up to you. What do you want to talk about?
I'm thinking.
You can ask her about the Six Bears. You can ask her about the realm of the Mammoth Lords if you don't know anything about it. Why did she leave? Things like that.
I'm getting the impression she's trying to dodge the subject.
No, she openly talked about it. She said specifically as one of the things I left the Six Bears. She was trying to avoid it. She wouldn't have brought it up. But if you think that, you can play around that as you want to. Oh god, this cat's gonna kill me. Are you hungry again? Go get your food.
Yeah.
Well, I'm asking, like, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Okay. They gotta be perfect. Think about how it would feel fluidly. Like if you're meeting people in, real life and they mention something like this, what would you say to them? Oh, it's because little girl ate all your food. I'm sorry, buddy. Here we go.
Does she really think she's gonna find bigger challenges here in a more civilized area than where she probably comes from? Wouldn't there be?
Civilized? Are you asking her that or are you asking me?
I'm asking her.
Civilized? I heard these were the stolen lands. Nothing but wildness and wilderness and monsters and bandits. Tons to fight.
Isn't that pretty much where she comes from? Realm of the Mammoth Lords kinda sounds like that.
That's what I'm asking. Yes, Realm of the Mammoth Lords is huge. It's freezing. No place for weaklings. She narrows her eyes at you, as if evaluating
exactly.
your
Like,
abilities to survive.
aren't the stone lands almost a downgrade to that?
In a way, it's different kinds of stuff. Tribes hunt aurochs, and they hunt them in herds to survive. Aurochs are fast, so tribe follows herd for days, just not to die of hunger. You are weak, you stay behind and die in the snows. Tribe cannot stop. She downs a mug of drink before continuing. Also, there are giants and mammoths. Sometimes demons come too. And the mastodons. The saber-tooth tigers. She grins. After sizing you up, you would survive, I think. For a few days, haha! And beckons for a refill of her drink.
Oh,
But here, different type of fight. You don't have to fight the wilderness, not the snow. Fight monsters who live amongst the comfortable. Some may be easy, but some may be challenges. And it's a call for heroes, and I'm a hero.
At least you ditched the survival fight.
But she did say she left the Six Bears. It might be that you survive very well up in the area because of a tribe, but if you left the tribe, you don't have a tribe with you anymore. It might be much harder to survive. Or other reasons.
So, it sounds like there are numerous, a big diversity of creatures up there. Is she hoping to find anything particular in the Stonelands?
Nothing in particular. Just anything strong looking. Anything I could beat. Keep challenging myself. So
my brain is too tired to make smart conversation today.
I got you. What did you want to roll? I guess you're rolling diplomacy because you're being friendly.
Probably.
Well, let's give it a roll. You are definitely influenced.
Wow.
See, that's odd. I was not expecting another 20 today. Like, is my sheet?
You
But no, it's rolling properly.
know what? How about this? Give me all your 20s. I need some 20s in my life.
I'm very glad you're on these 20s. It's helping us when I keep messing up. So
Yeah, but it's not broken, right? It's rolling properly.
Alright, guys.
seems cool.
I've rolled 3 20s
Round 4.
before.
Well, that was round 4, so now we're on round 5.
Would that put Amiri up to 4 then? Right?
It does.
Alright. I'll just discover this round. I'm gonna discover something about our knight friend here.
Miss Valerie.
Yeah.
Oh god, I just gave you guys stop, buddy. It's just because I'm talking and there's no one else giving him attention. Perception Society, Warfare Lore.
Perception Society. I'll reroll it. Nope.
Dude's lost in thought, and it's very hard to get a read on her.
That was me.
Sorry.
It's fine.
It is someone else's turn now.
Let's see here. Melinda? Am I saying it right? How you pronounce your name? Milena? Melina. You here with family?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, no.
Oh. So, what's your powers? Exactly.
Me? Well, I can do a bit magic.
Really? Care to show?
Yeah. Sure. I'm going to take the goblet cup, whatever we're drinking on, and I'm going to change its color to red.
Wow. You are something. Hey, maybe we can become good friends after this.
Hopefully. I mean, better to work together, considering what I've heard about this stolen land.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely need a team. And if I had to pick anybody, you'd be the first one.
I think
I like to influence Lindsay.
Straight up influence, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I love all this little extra work I've done, and I did it the right way, having it on separate pages, so it makes it easier. Do you remember what you guys talked about with her? Probably not. I don't think anyone's actually...
I talked to her about saving people from gremlins non-lethally.
Oh, that's right. Got it. Alright, so she sees you again.
So,
Oh, hi again.
hello. Before I got here and all that stuff, I did help a traveler who was wounded by an arrow. Healed him up. Good deeds all around.
Was it an arrow that you shot?
Who's to say?
So you're just fixing a mistake then?
Well, that's what heroes do. Fix other people's mistakes.
Or themselves, their own mistakes?
Of course.
Was this the same person that you shot an arrow for before? You were scaring away the
what was it, the Fae?
The gremlins. The little tiny jokesters. Yes.
So after you shot them, you healed them.
Yes. And we had a talk about them not coming back.
Oh, so you scared them away.
Of course.
See. Did you find out whose home it was?
Old man and an old lady. Named by Grinchen.
They lived there for thousands of years?
Not thousands of years. I didn't ask how long they lived there.
You know, gremlins and such usually live in places first, and then mankind show up and then run them out.
Well, they said they bought the land. So...
From the gremlins?
No, from the people who own the land.
Who are the gremlins? They probably own the land first, right? You scared away people who own the land?
Probably not. They seemed they were there for trouble.
Were they?
Yes.
Seemed, you say?
They were hurting old people. I took care of them, healed them up, and let them go on their merry way without killing them. Like a hero would.
I see. What I'm trying to get at is, what if the gremlins were there first, and they've been trying to scare away the old people for their land back? You decided with the people who bought the land with money.
That's how things are owned these days, yes.
Is it the heroic thing, or the lawful thing?
Both. It's all about doing the good things for other people, not hurting people. The gremlins shouldn't be hurting anybody. They could have talked, but they didn't to talk. They chose violence. Trickery.
Trickery's not violence.
Really now.
What you did was violence. You shot them with an arrow.
And healed them
Started
up.
the violence. Yeah, but that's violence as your terminology.
Still talk to them.
But you attacked first and then talked.
No. Talk to old lady and man about the gremlins.
Not gremlins. And then you attacked gremlins first without talking to gremlins first.
Me can't speak gremlin language.
So how were you able to talk to them then?
I scared them off.
So you didn't talk to them.
Well, they understood that not to come back anymore.
Well, yes, because you threatened them with violence. Most people would be like that. If you did that to the old people, they wouldn't come back.
That is true.
This sounds like tyrant work.
Tyrant? You
Yeah,
think I know
tyrants
tyrant?
to do what they want through pain and fear.
I did it without pay. I helped people. I even healed the gremlins.
Without pay.
What good deeds have you done?
Well, glad that you asked. Finally asking something about me instead of just talking about yourself. And Lindsay destroyed her. That's funny. I'm giving the works of those of others to read. It's what I'm aiming to do anyway. My ultimate goal is to give stories to others so that they can make their own. Let me give you an example, right? So I, Lindsay, Bard, all from Oliver. I was actually born in Galt. It was a tiny village. Not even on the maps. If it weren't for my teacher, I'd still be living there, milking goats, weeding turnips, swilling homebrew, having babies, and using books only as kindling. This teacher saved me by simply doing nothing else but than just teaching me something. He didn't scream at me, didn't shoot arrows. I kept on trying to sneak away and learn more about the world, but I kept getting in trouble for it. So what I've done is I've taken that aspect to go around and help others in a way of letting them see a secondary line in the words that they make, like yours. In your mind, you feel you're the hero, though from the gremlin's mind, you're the villain. You don't really know who's right in this situation. What you did was more lawful because, sure, by the rules of the land, they technically own it, but they don't. If we were to, for example, show up somewhere, there's a lot of creatures that are living there, and we take claim for it, and we kill all the squirrels and the dolphins in the ocean and everything else. Are we good because now we own the land? We scare them away way we shoot arrows at them, that's not good.
Hmm.
So I'm hoping that I can help other people realize not the errors in their way, but a different way to word the things that they say. Or at least if they can't, I do it for them. And she notions to her book.
Interesting. So the stolen lands, is that ours or is that the monsters?
It's everyone's as it stands right now, because it doesn't technically belong to anyone. But I would believe that the residents who first moved in there are the ones who own it. The Fae that are in the distance, the monsters who've taken up haven, and of course we gotta go and claim it, in a way. But it's not because we're doing it for good reasons. It's all, in a way, it's all malicious sins, and what is it? What's the words? The expression is, the strong survive, or whatever the case is. That's just the way that we are as people. Galarian, the strongest survive. And the weak falter. Now, it's up to us to decide if we want to defend the weak or defend the strong. So when we go out into these stolen lands, if we come across a situation where there are troubling making gremlins talking to another group of people, and we come to find out the gremlins live there first and they just want their home to be kept sacred, do you shoot arrows first and then scare them away, or do we figure out another way to do it so they both can live in harmony?
Of course. Talk to them. Try to find a compromise. And that's it.
And there you go. You have answered your question for me. What have I done to help? I just helped you realize a new way. She taps her nose, and then a big ink smudge goes all over it because her hands have ink all over it.
Cute. So,
Yeah, she is a mess.
is that a diplomacy?
It is diplomacy.
Oh, yes. There's my nat 20s.
God,
Thank
guys,
you.
Holy shit.
What?
I thought I was gonna roll a 12, but woo. Nice.
Good stuff, guys.
That's some strong rolls.
Really
Just
strong
remember,
rolls.
first combat we got, everybody wipes.
Yep.
Yep,
We do
pretty
all
much.
this, and then we have to have a whole new party with no new
The first combat, I'll actually get to roll well, and the rest of y'all actually get to roll poorly.
True.
I already got my
Karma
backup
in the weirdest
working.
ways.
I'm fine.
Alright, what's next? We have no influence for Tertusio, we have one for JPL, we have one for Varn, one for Hareen, we have 4 for Amiri and Lindsay.
I'm going to keep talking.
We also have
to-
2 for Valerie.
I'm going to keep talking to Jeto.
Okay?
Well, since you told me parts of your story, I think it's only fair I share a bit of mine. I'm from Brevoy itself. From the north of here, I was born near the lake, the big one. I've actually, and I whispered Jesus, say, well, I actually am not what you would consider a lawful child, you know? A little indiscretion on the part of my father. But I was taught by priests, and I've discovered some gift for magic since then, which has led me to taking jobs like this to survive. And I just keep talking to her friendly, sharing things from my life and trying to keep her from being bored. So
See. She, as you're saying this, she looks across the table at Lindsay and says, what do you think of that bit of information? Oh, it's wonderful. I mean, could you say any more? Your parents themselves, do you know their names? Do they love you? And Lindsay starts asking these questions, and you can see, as this is happening, Jaethal kind of just has returned to, or allowed her
herself to slip back into, oh my god, am I saying this right? Anonymity, essentially to be anonymous, to be focused on.
I answered Lindsay with, I know my father's name, although he refuses to speak with me. I don't know mother's name, however. Mostly I've been brought up by the priest. And, yeah.
See, but how old are you?
Oh, how old I am? I think I'm 22. Although, no one absolutely knows when I was born.
I see.
What do you do in this situation? Like, do you think that your character would recognize that Athal has deflected a conversation to someone else?
I think so.
So what would you do in that situation?
I think since Milena isn't actually trying to be forceful about this, she's going to just talk with Lindsay instead and try. Can I try to influence Lindsay then?
Sure, if you want to.
Okay. Just a moment. Okay. I'm going to.
You could also.
Yeah.
So you could also technically I guess you don't have performance. Never mind. I was gonna say you could also try to discern information to figure out what her next lowest is too. You don't have to directly influence her, but if you wanted to, you can. The only ones that you know about by now is that her lowest DC is performance, and that diplomacy does work.
Actually, I'm not trained in performance, but I do have a good charisma, so I'm going to ask Lindsay. Going to touch Lindsay. Well, you're a bard and you're clearly interested in writing stories. So what kind of stories do you prefer? I mean, on what you've talked, you seem to have read quite a few, and listened to a few, I imagine. And I'm going to try to engage her into talking about works, famous works.
Sure. In a way, music's fine. Writing and poetry is more than anything. I very much enjoy conversations with artistic sense to them. So, like, for me, when I realized that there was nothing for me at my home besides radish patches, I decided to run away, actually. A traveling book peddler, Tessie the Quill, happened to cross our village. Well, I stuck to her like a burr, and I wouldn't let go until she'd agreed to take me as an apprentice. Together, we traveled everywhere, to Pervoy and Taldor, and even Ustalav. Then I found out about the Academy of the Grand Arts in Patax, and I thought, well, I love reading stories, so I surely could learn to write them too, right? So I enrolled on my first try, and they even gave me a scholarship. Then they expelled me, but that's okay. They already taught me all the important stuff, and now, with Shaylin's help, I can manage on my own perfectly. So for your talk, I love books and writing and the literatures and such.
Wow, that's quite a history you have there yourself, going from a little place to becoming someone's apprentice to even joining a big academy like that for scholarship. And even you being expelled is not a nice thing. You do have to admit it adds a certain dramatic quality to your story. I do hope your book turns out good, so you can show everyone there what's the
I learned everything I wanted from there. I mean, great because I love stories. But yes, it was a journey. It was a part of my life. If you can't look positively at the bad things that happened and the things that around you, then how can you ever look positive at anything?
Right. You're right.
Smile in adversity, you will be shining in. What's the opposite of adversity?
Moments of flame. Fortune.
Fortune. That's a good one. I like that one. If you can smile in adversity, then you're glowing in fortune. And there I go. As soon as I start talking again, you've got to stop. There is nothing that you need right now.
Okay.
I went and looked. His brother is just asleep on the bed, and he's wanting to play. There we go. Okay. Roll your performance check. Hey, that is a success. All right, we have one left.
And then one more round.
Knowing that Valerie has a similar background than myself, I would like to talk to her regarding combat styles. Because I figure that the Paladins of Shaylin might be just doing things similar to the Paladins of Iomade. Or maybe not. Who knows? Let's find out.
So the question, I guess, opens up is like, what's her fighting style, something like that?
Basically, like
Yeah,
me, myself, I got a shield and a longsword.
that's what she's technically got. Well, I think she's wielding a bastard sword and a shield. I learned a variety of things. Some of them appealed to me. Others I simply couldn't accept. I enjoyed the physical activities and the swordsmanship. The arts, the calligraphy, the painting, the poetry, and so many other ways to waste one's time. She sighs. I guess that deep in my heart I always knew that I'd never be a true paladin of Shaylin. Wielding a sword always felt more natural to me than handling a paintbrush. So my style is exactly like this. Sword and board, as they would call it.
Once again, I cannot help but feel like she just ended up with the wrong order. Somebody's having connection issues.
Ooh.
You can ask her why she left the order. If you
I
want
know we had that discussion last time.
why she left.
I seem to remember that she was very upset about being regarded as a piece of art or something.
That's what you felt. You haven't asked her, but that's what your
Right.
character felt. Yeah.
I'm not sure I should bring that up actually. Might be a bit early for that conversation.
Could be. You can ask her what she did after school. Something like that.
I really tried to talk to her about the whole warfare aspect, but she just blocked me.
It's really up to you. I've got so many different questions in here, trying to fit around what you guys ask based on it. It's up to you. If you want to know more about her, I ask some other questions.
What does she do for the Eldoris?
Well, after school I set off for Rostov. I wanted to get as far away as possible from Shaylin and the destiny everyone seemed so ready to force upon me. Besides, the School of Swordsmanship in Rostov has quite a decent tradition. Honestly, I was hoping for an opportunity to learn from the famous Adore masters. Eventually, it became clear that their technique wasn't a fit for me. They teach to avoid impact, whereas I prefer to raise my shield. But my abilities and skills, which I had learned at the Order of the Eternal Rose, they were enough to make the Swords take an interest in me. They offered me a chance to join the mercenaries who served them, and they allowed me to maintain my own style of combat, so I accepted. And thus you can see her, like, Jamandi, like, meet eyes, and they both nod to each other. I work for Lady Jamandi now. I am off duty for the moment, so that's why I'm allowed to attend the feast.
In what capacity? Like, is she a house guard or a field soldier? Like,
hired to take on whatever task was given to me. Honorably, I implore you. Definitely nothing unhonorably. And what
that doesn't. I get it.
What of your order?
Well, what does she want to know?
Well, what order do you... I forgot what your order was. Was it Iomide?
I'm just Iomide generic. I don't have a particular order.
Well, they all... I mean, yeah, just like her, they technically all leave orders, or have orders that they were part of and then left for their own reasons, or venturing because that's part of it. Like, Shaylin champions technically venture around everywhere, but so do Iomide. Iomide champions, too. But she looks to you, she goes, what did you learn from your order?
Well, the way we do things is we fight evil head on. We don't bother ourselves with comforts of life. We do what needs to be done and just try to do as much good as possible.
I see. Would you call yourself, and I don't mean to offend, but less mindful for the implications of what you do? If you're just charging in to handle evil?
If you're not mindful, how can you know if what you're fighting is truly evil? There is no righteousness in blind slaughter.
Is it Iomide's teachings that tell you what's right and what's wrong?
Is it truly always that easy to determine what is right and what is not? Should always be mindful of his surroundings.
Well, I need no guidance from above. I have my own good conscience and that of my leader's orders to live by. Do you want to roll a diplomacy with her?
Yeah, I was trying to go for warfare, but alas, it's diplomacy again.
Sorry. You can up battle tactics.
Oh no, it's only a 23.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I think you critically failed.
Yeah, time to seppuku honorably.
That is a critical success.
We're gonna make so much friends.
It's specific in this case, though. There's two different diplomacy DCs. One of them is if you're acting properly and not pressing any issues that you would believe would offend her. Now, pressing is one thing, so you guys would know, in case you don't have the idea of what actual social tact is in a nobility sense, because she did mention that she was born of a noble family. You can ask questions in a manner that is for intrigue, or press the issue, technically, like making assumptions, and that's a lot more rude, and it's just the way that you word the question. So it'd be like, so you're a noble, huh? Or tell me more of your nobility. See, there's a
You're a
difference
noble, huh? Let's talk about how I, the daughter of an unimportant merchant, know that you're a noble, eh?
Yes, I made a mistake. I get it.
Guys, we're in the final round now of this. Congratulations. Look at this, round 6. We're just going to close this now. Round 6, let's get this last round of stuff going before we get to the next part of our story.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's. I'll just make this quick. I'll just do Lindsay. And
You're going to do... that's very rude. You haven't even taken her to a date.
yeah. She's a halfling, though, you know.
And no offense to anybody on this table, but maybe leave talking to Lindsay to the people who are actually heroic and not secretly assassins in disguise or something.
Well, first of all, I'm not an assassin in disguise.
Okay, wink, wink. Mm-hmm.
But I'll talk to her, and I'll just make this quick because I want to get to the next part. So
you don't care about the stories, okay?
I do care about the story, but all right.
He's messing with you.
I'll ask her more about her time in Patex.
You can do that. There's so many things here. You can ask her about her actual teacher, the one that saved her from the village. You can ask about Tessa the Quill. You can ask about Shaylin with her. You can ask her why she's a mess, her clothes and stuff, because she looks awful. Things about Patex. You can ask about the king, the academy, things like that. You want to ask her about time in Patex?
Yes, actually, I'll just do this because it makes sense. I do want to hear the story. So.
Well, I'm not born there, but I did come from Patex most recently. I love Patex. Even though they kicked me out, it's a joyful place. Actually, Patex has always been one huge nest of thieves, bandits, river pirates, smugglers, fences, card sharks. It's always been home for the likes of them. But that was before Irovetti became king. With him, a whole different life began there. Irovetti always wanted to make history, but not as another bandit with a crown. Though that's exactly what he is. He wanted to be glorified through the centuries as a great patron to the arts, so he built the Academy of Grand Arts and spent lots of gold to assemble the best artists, poets, and musicians. Of course, the very best ones refused to go, but he got what he wanted in a way. If Patex was once just a booze barn for thieves, it's now a cabaret.
For thieves.
For thieves, yes, that's correct.
She's smiling about this. It sounds really negative, but she seems to be.
So would you say that? I heard your conversation with earlier about the lawful versus good. Would you say that in the case of law versus good, you would stray towards more of the good variety versus what the law would say towards certain issues?
It's a very...
no judgment, I'm just curious.
But yes, I prefer to do what's right no matter the consequences.
Well, I can certainly see that how that might be beneficial.
It's not just beneficial, it's the right thing to do. If law prohibits you from helping a person who fell down in the street, screw the law. You gotta help that person up. It's the right thing to do, right? They fell.
Perhaps, but sometimes not upholding the law and what it brings leads to chaos and the downfall of society. If you don't pay your taxes, if you decide that just because you live in a kingdom you have to pay your taxes, how is your kingdom supposed to run?
Well,
and she notions to the banquet hall that you're sitting in with all the food that was delivered to wealthy patrons and adventurers.
It's a good thing we are paying our taxes, right? Because all those people who could use, it's a good thing that we get these sort of things, and the people who really need that money have to pay it. So that we can divulge ourselves into feast. The other people are going hungry. It's the right thing to do because it's lawful.
I do not say it's the right thing to do because it's lawful. Merely to say that just because something is lawful doesn't mean it's not for a good reason.
This is definitely a good reason.
Kingdoms bring stability.
And that's
stability. Well, you can't save everybody, Liz. You can't save everybody. You can only save those.
I certainly believe that we should try to save everyone.
A matter of opinion, I guess. But even still, it is good to have people of differentiating opinions. Keeps one balanced.
You can see, like, it's not that she's getting irritated or anything, but she's starting to feel uncomfortable with the fact that there is an argument between law and chaos, and she tries to
segue this other conversation. Did you want to know anything else about the tax? Maybe the King Academy?
Yes, actually. Tell me more about this academy you went to.
You know, jokes aside, I am thankful to Irovetti for building it, but he has no taste at all whatsoever. He likes his art loud and bright, grandiose, and most importantly, glorifying his Royal Highness. He kicked out the best charcoal artist because he didn't wish to spend money on gray scribbles. He sacked a masterful flute player from Tianza for playing too quietly. She's like doing quotation marks in the air. And instead ordered them to open a kettle drum class. He even ordered the academy to expel me. And for what? An innocent limerick. That's what.
Well, even still, your journey might have been. It will, no matter what, your journey brought you here, which is, I think, a benefit to us all.
That's a new one, actually. Most people ask what the limerick was about, but I appreciate you ending the conversation with a good to have you on the team pat on the back. I guess you can roll to what, diplomacy?
Well, the point of it was that it's because we don't always agree. It's good to have differentiating opinions, you know.
Hey, no success with Lindsay.
Yeah, I was helpful for once, sort of.
All right, who's next?
Let's see.
How many points do we have with Lindsay now?
6
Oh, 6.
Total.
that is correct.
She should be good.
For the most part, I think the maxes are 8s.
Max
I
is
think
right.
8 is the max.
Oh, I'll talk to Lindsay.
Okay. Oh, hey again. It's so weird. I have to apologize. Talking over you and the dwarven man, Harim, and then Tartusio to speak with Urza like that, bickering back and forth. I apologize to everyone. I didn't mean to. And everyone just kind of like gives her a look like it's okay. All the NPCs do. And I don't know what you guys say to her specifically, but she goes, right. Sorry, what were you saying? Little Green?
So I was saying, what is your best story you've ever written about a hero?
Oh, well, this is my first book. I haven't written any yet. I'm looking for someone to write about, per se. Now, if you're asking what the best story I've ever read was, but my teacher, the one that saved me from my village, he was the one who told me about the Arc Knights of Aveston. Great group. Anyway, that's probably it. I haven't really done any stories myself yet. I plan to, but their story, I don't think I'll ever compete with it, but I'm definitely going to try.
Huh. Interesting. So do you ever fight, or do you just, talk your way around a fight?
I've not really had to be in any fights. It's not about talking my way out of them. A lot of people just need things. Even the bandits, technically, some of them do it maliciously, but some people just need to get by. And why raise a sword to them? Yours versus mine, sort of thing. Why can't we just share?
Share swords?
Well, share food or money or whatever you have on you that the people want from you.
Well, the people who don't have money want the people with the money. And the people who have the money don't want to give the money. Because, they earned it.
That sounds very selfish. Why can't you just share?
Well, why can't they get a job? Why can't they work as hard as them? Some people might ask.
Some do work hard, but others don't. Some are born with it.
Exactly.
Any nobles here at the table, but some people don't work for it at all, and other people's work their entire lives and have to pay. And she kind of says this intentionally loud: taxes. And those taxes for stability. So they live in poverty because it's better to live in stability than to live comfortably. Apparently.
Do you think
And
it's
every case is
fair?
the same.
Do you think it's fair to give one who doesn't work money versus the one who does work?
If they don't have one, but you do, give it to someone who doesn't have it, who haven't had a chance to have a shirt yet. You know, people, well, outside of me, because I don't need shoes, you know, because as you can see, she's got, like, they're really dirty feet, and she's got some wrappings on them around, like, the just like in her picture, if you saw her picture, around the ball of her foot and the bridge to kind of, like, give it support. But, not me, but, you know, so many people out there can't even afford shoes. They're having to walk around and have problems. Just a simple pair of shoes, someone can spend and buy them. Earn the shoes, but it's still kind.
Do you want shoes?
Oh, no, absolutely not. Most don't fit me anyway because my feet are quite wide, but it's just more comfortable at this point for me. I choose to, so if they choose to, it's fine. But if they don't, you know, I just biscuit here, a couple coins there, pay for, you know, it's like 5 copper for most taverns for a room. These people who sleep outside, you're walking around with all this gold in your pocket. Why couldn't you just buy a room for them for a night? One night. It's just paying it forward.
Huh. Would you give me money? If I have no money? Well, yes.
Well, what do you need the money for?
Food, clothes.
You have food in front of you. You have clothes currently, right?
Currently, but this is not going to be here forever.
Well, no, but do you think that you need it more than, let's say, that person with the white beard that we passed up on the way up this direction, about a mile south? Sit by the sign sit by the crossroads with a sign asking for food.
Well, like you said, we should try to help everybody.
Everyone who needs it, that's correct.
And if I need it, would you help?
If you needed it, sure.
Can I borrow a gold coin?
Do you think you need it?
I think I need it.
Because remember what I said, we have to hear everyone's things out.
Yes, I don't have money.
I'm sure you have some money on your... Plus, we're about to be getting a lot of rewards here. But I tell you what, if I really feel like you might need it, I will help you out. But the thing is, I actually don't have any money. So if you had a gold coin, could you give it to me?
Yes, when I get a gold coin, I give to you.
And then I'll give it right back.
Ah!
We're helping each other.
Perfect. So diplomacy?
Sure.
Did I get a bonus for being heroic?
It sounded very selfish.
I was going to give the coin right back.
Yeah, but like you went right into the, I need it, not other people. I want to take this for other people. None of that was heroic at all. But you get to roll it straight.
Oh, snap. Yes. God. Wow.
I do have something, though. I get a sense that, especially with the way that they're all looking at you. Look, I know that you're a goblin. Goblins aren't looked highly upon in most society stuff here, but I want you to have this. And she grabs out these 2 objects and hands them to you. One of them looks like a jade cat, and the other is of an onyx panda. It's the most I can do for you for right now, but
Thank you. What are these?
Oh, the talismans.
Ah.
They're temporary. I mean, once you use them, they're gone. They blow up. I didn't say blow up. They disappear, kind of like potions do. But maybe this will help. Maybe you can sell them for the coins that you need, or
and
maybe
then,
you find someone else who needs the coins, so you can give it to them and pay it forward.
Me will do that. Thank you, Lizzie.
Very well. Thank you. It always feels good to go to do the right thing when you can.
Agree.
Who's next?
We still have to go.
What do we know about Megavar?
He likes, he has the lowest DC Brevoy lore.
No, I meant in general knowledge. Like, what did he introduce himself? What do we actually know?
He's a noble of the, he introduced himself as a Mager Varn, 3rd son. Hold on, let me look real quick. Let me see if I find it. Background. 3rd son of a Brevik Baron. He believes this is his best chance to make a fortune, and that's all.
But nothing to go there.
Aside of that, he's also very, his wording, his choice of words is very astute to be able to like cycle out things like with Urza, the conversation she had with him. Urza's like, "Fuck, I got called."
Yeah.
His art is really good too. Really wish that they had an easier place for me to give to you guys, but I don't know if I shared it from before. You got the
Share it again.
you got the jowls. Okay.
Nice detailed work.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like an actual movie.
Where's his full art at? Oh, that's a zoom in of like his full art here.
That's how you look when you're not part of a merchant family.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds you of Archer.
Actually, his attire actually looks very similar to what Urza's wearing. So actually, yeah.
It makes it look good, you know.
They're the same kind of motif.
They could be related. Who knows? Or rivals. So who's next? Last round. Woo!
Yeah, Will hasn't gone in the last round.
Anybody at the table?
Kalar and Alina. Haven't gone.
Oh, I haven't.
Thinking.
Oh, yeah, it was last round, yeah.
Yeah.
Do we know anything about like Valerie and what she likes to talk about, or it was just Luke that before
About who?
Valerie, I don't know how to say her name.
Valerie. Right.
Valerie.
She's a champion. She was part of a Paladin order and left it, but you're not completely sure why. Someone has an assumption that it's based around the fact that she was looked as an icon. She's a very, very beautiful woman, wearing pristine armor, and you did find out in the conversation that she's a mercenary currently and works for the Outdoory Swordlords.
Okay. I put somewhere. Nah, I'm going to try to influence Lindsay.
I actually next Lindsay by now.
You can't
No.
expect you don't need to.
Wait, is it?
You maxed her out. She's at 8.
Oh, right, because that was a crit. Oh, yeah. Okay. Then, yeah, that's changed. So... Yeah, I'm going to sit beside Valerie and try to talk to her because I haven't talked to her yet. And I'm going to sit beside her, say, hello. As we've introduced ourselves before, I'm Milena. I've been hearing that you are part of the people working for the Swords Lords. And I wanted to speak with you a bit, as you are the only one I haven't spoken to on this table yet. And she's going to make a little joke while whispering. Oh, okay. I didn't speak with the gnome and with the crazy dwarf who worship the end of the world, but you know, you're the only pleasant person I haven't spoken to anyway.
I appreciate that, but a lot of times looks can be deceiving. Everyone certainly has their own truths to what they have to say. Then she motions towards the dwarf. You don't have to have such pleasantries with me. Speak your mind, and we can go from there.
Well, yeah, I suppose you're right, but I don't enjoy the whole end of the world idea. But speaking my mind, I do want to, if you don't feel I'm bothering you, I do want to ask, do you know anything else about the region we are going to be exploring right now? I mean, you are employed here, so you might have at least heard something around.
Yes, it is dangerous. There's many monsters on the loose, many banditry groups, but I have heard that they're being brought together under the bannership of one leader, but no one really knows his name too well. And Lady Javandi herself would like to get as many people as she can willing to help extend Rostov's influence further into the Stolen Lands.
Well, that's indeed worrisome. It's one thing to have bandits and monsters fighting each other on the south, and another thing to have them united under some mysterious person. Clearly, the Aldori did the right move in trying to gather people to clear them out.
Indeed. Luck to you and yours. There's many here that's going to be sent out for that task.
Yes, I hope we all survive.
Haroon speaks up to this. It's unlikely. Neither was I. Y'all plan to one day. Y'all going to on another.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks.
You know he's not fully wrong, right? Everyone does die eventually.
Oh, I know, for sure. But still, I don't want to think about my death right now. I mean, I don't need to gather enough courage to go venturing south. I don't need the people make me feel afraid or when he struggles to find the word. Or
I know a little of Grothis, but I can say that the followers, though they want the world to end because that's what leads to it, they can't force it. Grothis is the ultimate arbiter for that. What they have done as a collective, they don't fear death, so that when death does face them, they can have level heads on them. Based on the way that you're acting, it would seem like the thought of death would mess with you, so that you would probably make an uncareless decision in a moment's time.
maybe.
As strict as her teachings are, still hogwash in my opinion, because people who depend on those from above can't handle things on their own, but that's a prayer. Any prayers don't ever get answered, or in my case, cursed.
Well, none of my prayers have ever answered also. So I get your favors of there. The gods don't help anyone, so it's best we help ourselves. As for fearing death, I can't deny it. I'm not here because I'm some kind of... And Milena gestures to me, some brave woman trying to fight monsters or anything like that. I want to get rich and live comfortably. Unfortunately, there aren't many options for the lowborn to get such things. And my magic is the best I can use to maybe retire comfortably later.
She gives you a nod. I'm assuming you use a diplomacy.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Get another extra 20. God, you guys are rolling well today.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Valerie.
20 and over.
DCs here? Success.
Yeah.
You're now at 5 with Valerie. Okay. We have only one person left.
I would like to ask Varn what he's bringing to this expedition. Like, what's his expertise? What can he do?
You just want to ask him, or you're going to try to influence him?
Yeah, that was meant as an influence attempt.
Okay. Well, I believe that everyone in this room has their own reasons for being here, but more importantly, Lady Jimandi, she mentioned task. I think that each group will have their own. I believe that our paths may be different. So if it's
What can he do? What's his skill? What has he learned? What does he think will he be able to provide to the expedition?
I have excess funds in my treasury.
His superpower is being rich, alright.
Being rich, he's the Bruce Wayne. I am a seasoned fighter on my own, but besides that, I have the ability to get things done when they need to be done.
That sounds shady as fuck.
I also have kryptonite in my bat watch. More importantly, me and Lady Jabandi go back some ways, especially between her family and my father. That's super shady. Who the fuck is this?
I don't want to say anything that could offend him. So is he
Totally honest. None of us
He said he's a seasoned fighter, so he's been to actual combat then.
Yeah. Gonna ask him about it?
Yeah.
Ooh. What do you mean by combat? What have you done? Something like that?
Yeah, I mean, he says he's seasoned, so he must have been at war, probably. You don't count as seasoned if all you do is kick free goblins, you know?
That's it. I have killed a single goblin in my entire life. Well, as I mentioned, I am a son of a noble. I have lived a life of luxury, but have learned many etiquettes and languages to help me on my way.
He's just dodging the combat question.
No way, he just kind of started. My family has had many years of hunting, particularly large game animals, but it changed to monsters itself. We took up a life of monster hunting for a while. In fact, this ultimately led between us meeting with the Aldores for the first time a long time ago. We helped bring shrines to fight against demon lords. Oh god, I'm trying to remember his actual story. We were 1 point, me specifically, the reason why I know Lady Aldori. Prior to us moving to the Stolen Lands, I was tasked, or at least me and my family, were tasked to kill the Noose, who was a witch infamous for her conjurations and illusions. Over a year of hunting, we finally were able to track her down in a specific valley. She was actually attempting to conjure demon lords to our plane. Well, we set up a ruse where I was supposed to betray my family, being brought in as a sacrifice, to which we were able to attack. When we got close enough to her. It was I who landed the final blow. And for this, I have been awarded with sword at my hip and likely whatever Lady Aldorite plans to give me for our meeting tomorrow.
You know, the way how he said in a specific valley made it sound like complete bullshit, but I think that's just his odd way of talking. Like,
Well, the
we
valley
should
was
kill it.
between. It was between. I had to look it up. Between Rossland and Isaiah. I think that's the name of it. It was just a random valley. Tracked her into a valley, and then faked a hostage situation sort of thing to getting close to her, and then struck her down before she had a chance to conjure demon lords.
So she was actually capable of conjuring demon lords.
Well, from what I've heard, enough practice and enough know-how, anyone can conjure a demon. But taming one.
But that witch was actually capable of conjuring demon lords.
Is that hard to
Yes.
believe?
Well, good riddance then.
All good riddance, indeed. So what skill you want to use?
I have no idea. Probably diplomacy for the 15th time.
Diplomacy is always a good catch-all.
Since we started with general questioning, it's not warfare or anything, it's probably just diplomacy.
That's a full discovery, because you could find out, like, oh, so survival's a good skill for this person. What's the DC? A 13? Things like that. Like, you wouldn't know unless you discovered or at least gambled with it. Like, roll your check.
But we did actually discover
I
that.
think I'm gonna just reroll that.
Ooh.
That sounds smart, right?
First reroll
I
today.
think
There we go.
considering that, yeah.
That is a success.
Oh, that was critical.
Varn is at 2. Well, guys, the entire meal is done. That's all 6 rounds, the 2 hours of meal time. Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
So this is the first bit of stuff I'm going to start tracking for you guys on the outside. Because I believe that the best way to do this, to reward you guys for things like this, is to do XP. So you guys have earned your first bit of XP. I'll keep track of here. Hey. 2 hours after the feast begins, a bell rings to announce its conclusion. Servants bustle about as fast as they can to clean up the feast remnants and bring after-dinner drinks to anyone who requests them. But Lady Jamandi rises and addresses everyone gathered. Once again, what she's been doing. My friends, she begins, I hope that you have enjoyed the food and drink this evening. Her words are quick, met with a round of cheers from others and enthusiastic tappings of several dozen mugs and goblets together. It takes a few moments for the room to go quiet again. Smiling broadly, she continues, You honor me, truly. This night is for you. As heroes, you have responded to my call, and I can't wait to hear tales of your exploits in the weeks and months to come. Tomorrow, I shall speak with you all about your individual charters. I suspect it will be a busy day, so I suggest we make an early evening of it. After all, you have a kingdom to plan. And her words are met with an even louder roar of cheers and drinkware tappings. A few goblets even shatter thanks to the overeager hands. Lady Jamandi gestures to a large double door to the east. The double doors to the east and west, as you guys can see there on the map. Of course, I've arranged bedchambers for you all. My guards will escort you to them now. I hope that you will find them restful. We shall speak further tomorrow when we meet back here at sunrise. Lady Jamandi and the Lord Mayor leave the hall, followed by a ratoon of armed guards. And then other guards begin to escort groups of revelers to their rooms for the night. Among these revelers, Mayor Varn graciously declines a room, insisting, I must return to Rostov to attend to other matters. Tell Lady Jamandi that I will be back in the morning when the charters are given out. Other groups, notably those accompanying the man that's on that far table over here. You see this guy over here? The well-armored group that he's technically sitting with. There's several of them. It sounds like, from what you can kind of overhear when they're talking to their guard, they've made arrangements to stay the night elsewhere as well. Several of those you spoke with during the feast at your table are actually going to be staying in the manor, though. All but Maker Farm. So, at this point, though, you guys are going to start being escorted to your rooms. So long as nobody tries to fight guards. Does anyone want to fight a guard?
Nope.
Should leave to several other guards.
I'd like to just go peacefully.
Yes.
Free XP, right?
Free XP. That's true. That's very true. They're not summoned creatures. So Maker Varn is gone. Mary, Jethal, Lindsay, Tartusio, Valerie, and Hareen. There's 6 of them. Holy crap. Then we've got you 4. Okay. It sounds like, from what you're hearing, is that all the adventurers invited to the feast who have elected to stay the night have been assigned different rooms on the ground floor of Lady Jabandi's spacious and spectacular manor. So you guys are going to be assigned to an East Wing bedroom. East Wing being through these doors over here. Right? This room, like many in this part of the manor, houses 4 very spacious beds. These are like almost like California king-size beds, almost. And they're made with fine linens, like made up perfectly. The pillow's kind of down at the foot of the area, so people can flub it if they want to. Oh, interesting. So your guard escorts you to one of these set rooms, and inside it's just like I imagined. There's actually these 4 big beds, almost like one in every corner. You guys can claim whatever you guys want, talk amongst each other about the ones that you want to take over. It is relatively late in the evening, but is there anything you guys want to discuss with one another? It's a good time for you guys to talk about what you learned, if you haven't already.
Yeah, I just hope everybody enjoys the smell of armor grease.
You ever take it off?
See, that's exactly what it's gonna smell. Because you take it off and grease it up.
It seems like we able to speak with some of these influential people.
Yes.
I think we managed to make some inroads with some of them.
Lindsay gave me these 2 items.
Nice of her.
I think she's writing a book about me.
I think that makes you the first goblin to ever be the protagonist of a,
Ooh. Well, hope she lives as long as me.
I think her story was about whoever becomes the ruler of these lands. But I could be wrong.
So, what do you guys learn? We talked about.
Well, I've learned that it seems the bandits and the monsters in the south are they begin to unite, which is not good for us.
I put on the wrong track. Sorry, guys. That was the introduction one. There we go. Nice comment stuff. You guys can continue. I apologize.
Free real estate.
Well, if there's any monsters or bandits to take care of, my sword will be the first to take them down. My issues to make is how we intend to structure or whatever governments we decide to place in the stolen lands.
What's our choices?
Well, there are several. The most common being a monarchy, where one person is crowned the ruler and the others advise them and take notes from them. There's also a triarchy, which is 3 people who would generally make decisions all together. A council where everybody, well, or multiple people are chosen and made to make decisions. I'm trying to think of an oligarchy. There is, what is it called? I've heard the stories of this, of a system called democracy, but of course that would never take place anywhere. So,
Interesting.
there are many choices. It just depends on how we want our kingdom to be ran.
I think we should have some kind of central leadership. I don't believe in councils.
There's
No,
there's nepotism. Am I saying that right? Despotism, feudalism, oligarchy, republic, thaumacy. Oh my god, I'm so bad with these words. Thaumacy. There we go.
Thaumacy.
Mari. Oh my god, these fucking words.
Anything that puts anybody else ahead of us in the chain of command, not going to happen.
I'll type them all up. I mean, they could work. There's a reason why they're here.
Yeah, but okay, at least for me, that's not going to work. I mean, we can, if we decide that as a group, then sure. But
Yeah, no, for Milena, no, it doesn't work too. I mean, she wants to. Milena doesn't need to be the ruler, but she wants to be a noble, and that means that we need to have. We need to have like
a structure.
Yeah, a more structure.
Different ones: feudalism, nepotism, oligarchy, republic, thaumacy, and then eomanry. The eomanry is local leaders, essentially. Like you put it towards mayors and shit like that.
Also, they're on the player guide if anyone wants to check. Actually,
yep.
In most cases, you will see feudalism in most nations because it's the most popular and it gives the most structure to the kingdom.
I can't wait to see what you guys start picking for stability and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so interesting to see you guys build your kingdom when we finally get to that part. God, a few months down the road, holy shit.
Yeah.
We're going straight to theocracy. Praise Ayumede.
No.
No.
Praise Abadar.
I got a bonfire with your name on it.
Actually, if you wanted to do that, out of character, but like, I worship Abadar, you worship Iomade. There is a thing called the God Claw, which is an amalgamation of Abadar, Iomade, and all the other.
Irorai too, right?
Isn't that a Hell Knight faith?
It is a Hell Knight order, but I'm saying that it could be something we could potentially talk about.
Also, to be fair, because there are 2 interpretations of the God's Claw, one with Asmodeus in it and one without. The Hell Knights go for obviously the one with Asmodeus in it. And that's
and I believe what happened is that it originally was a Hell Knight thing, but then it became a pantheon for like normal people to worship as well. So if we wanted to do something like that, we could.
Yeah.
But Urza is says in any case, we'll have to decide who will be the one ruling this kingdom when we have a kingdom. For now.
Well, to be fair, Automocracy would work for Milena too, thanks to her unknownly her magic gifts from unknown origins.
So who do you guys like the most and all the people you talk to? Obviously, your favorite is Serene, right?
Favorite is what?
Serene.
Serene, the cleric.
I don't know that person.
Out of character, yes. In character, it's probably Lindsay.
I mean, obviously, my favorite is, Tartuccio, right? Yeah, fuck yeah.
Remember,
No.
this is not like the Kingmaker game. Everybody's different, like completely different. Tartuccio is just a stuck-up fucking nut.
She was still an asshole.
He's still
Yeah,
an
he's
asshole.
still an asshole.
Only one. Probably Amiri. Amiri's probably my favorite, just because she's just very open about who she is.
In a way.
I kind of like it, Valerie too, because of a similar reason. Like, she just say things. She's a no-nonsense type of woman, and that goes for both out of character and in character as well.
Yeah. I mean, in character, Urza's favorite's probably Drew.
Tartuccio, because he's the same as you, unless you don't like yourself.
I don't like people. First of all, I don't like people being mean because I'm mean. You can't be stuck up like me because that's annoying, right? Urza's the peppy girl. She wants to be the center of attention, not someone else to be the center of attention. No, Urza probably likes Valerie the most in character. Valerie reminds her of someone who's like a very loyal knight. So, someone who will take orders and stand beside her leader.
Well, in character, does our goblin? I'm sure that people overheard Lindsay give these items to the goblin.
Yeah, Little Green mentioned it.
We look at them. But they're talismans, right?
They're talismans. They're magical.
We can attempt to identify them if we want to, but it takes 10 minutes, so we can try them.
You can take 10 minutes at the table.
It's
sure.
the end of the day. Like you can do that. Get ready for bed as you're doing your daily night.
Yeah,
routines
we should try to identify them so we know what we have. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Who wants to make a roll then?
What's the roll? I guess crafting.
What are we rolling for?
The
Two
talismans.
talismans. Are you here for that? When Lindsay gave the goblin two talismans?
I was there for that.
To identify magical items, it's a religion, nature, occultism, or arcana check. Your choice. You essentially get to choose the one that you want, and you would roll it. The exception to that is when you're trying to identify scrolls and the like, because they have their own particular school that you have to roll for. And you can only do crafting with these checks if you have Crafter's Appraisal, which allows you to identify, magic with crafting.
Interesting. Yeah, if Little Green can't get it, then she'll pass it on.
Well, is Little Green going to try? Are you good at
Oh, wow, there's our nat ones.
It's Urza cursed.
Good thing this is not
Did you
combat.
roll?
Yeah, let me try.
Well,
Urza
I'm
cursed
sure
three times
Little
was-
Green will get one.
Go into party loot when I start revealing these as you guys identify them.
Hey, at least you rolled the nat one now. It doesn't matter as much. It wasn't the influence that's on combat, so
That's also true. Oh, of course, freaking Archives and Ethos isn't working. Man. So reliant on that website. Okay, let's do it this way then. Oh, there they go. As I'm typing into my Canadian. Okay, same DC for both. Perfect. Little Green gets the first one. I'm assuming you guys are kind of going to do this at least once for each to see what you guys get. Little Green. This first item is a a jade cat talisman. I'm trying to find it in the freaking items because it's incredible. I'm just gonna tell you what it is. You put it on armor. Free action and vision. The trigger is when you use the sneak action, so long as you're trained in stealth. What happens is you can move at full speed during that sneak check. Any other time you sneak this turn, so technically for one round, you can sneak at full speed.
Nice.
So that one does.
It's only one activation, right?
It's a free action activation, which triggers when you sneak. Kingmaker treasures. Here we go.
I think he meant if it's a one-use item.
Yeah.
It is a one.
It's a one-use item, yes.
Okay.
You put it on your armor, and then when you activate it as a free action, you burn the item, but you can sneak for full speed.
Nice.
Okay. And here it is. I found it.
Jade cat.
That's the wrong one. Oh no, I read it right. I'm just gonna that's Jade Cat. I said the wrong one. And I'm just gonna give you guys the other one. The Onyx Panther is the sneak one. Jade Cat's for falling. I did it right. I did! Come on, party loot, stop being like that. And, as I mentioned, the Onyx Panther. At your party loot, I have links to them now.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly good of you to acquire these little trinkets. You did good, little one.
He's a little smile.
You didn't manage to, well, actually, no, I saw her go too. Never mind.
What, you think I took it?
She doesn't answer.
Just gives you a little side eye.
Bit of a description, as I mentioned, this room has 4 beds, a dresser, there's an oil lamp attached to the center of the south wall. There are several potted plants to kind of give this room a bit of color. There is a decorative brass brazier forged to resemble a sleeping red drawing that sits in one corner for the event that heat needs to be brought into the room too. And there is indeed a bed in each of the 4 cardinal corners. I said cardinal corners. Cardinals north, south, east, west. So it's just the corners.
But we all get our own rooms, right? Or no?
No, essentially each group of people have their own rooms.
Oh, group.
Your
Okay.
group has its own, but it's a
They're all
very
sleeping
large
in the
room.
same room.
Yeah. It's a very large room, by the way. It's about 40 feet across by, what did they say? 40 by 30. It's a very large room. The beds themselves are pretty large, too. 10 feet by 15 feet.
Interesting. I guess I'll take the bed on the right.
There's 2 on the right. Northwest and northeast and southeast corner.
Closest to the wall.
They're both in a corner. They're both off the wall.
They both can't be in the corner. Wait, it's like a bunk bed.
There's no bunk bed.
Oh, they're both in the corner next to the wall.
Yeah, because corners are essentially adjacent to 2 walls.
Gotcha. I'll take the closest one. I don't know.
There's 2. They're all 4 close.
Okay, what's my options? Left or right? I'll take the right. I'll take the right. Left or right?
There are 2.
There's 2 right.
Imagine a square room. There are 2 corners on the right side of the room.
Yes. How are the beds set up?
A bed in each corner.
Okay, there's a bed in each corner. If I look towards that corner to that wall, I'm going to the bed on the right, to the nearest corner.
The important question is, where is the door?
The door is closest to the southwest or southeast bed.
Furthest one from the door.
You want the furthest one from the door?
Yes.
Okay. Gonna type that up here. In the event that things get stolen while you guys sleep.
I like to see them.
All right.
I like to see them try.
I don't have anything worth stealing.
Just a moment before we go to bed. You said your name was Melania, right?
Melina?
You call her
Yes.
sister?
I did not call her that because she's been possessed. She doesn't have family earlier.
But, like, in the first day when we were doing roleplay, like, when my sister told me this information,
Yes,
guys,
that's out of
roleplay.
character, but like in
Yeah,
character,
that was
she
out of
doesn't
character.
have family.
Yeah. And to be fair,
I'm
we were
acting
talking.
like I don't know her right now, or know her very well.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't you have to try to deceive the rest of us then?
Well, I'm getting there, but yes. You said your name was Melania, right? And it's nice. You did very well today. You're influencing these people. I was watching, and I was impressed.
Why, thank you.
Unfortunately, I wasn't as good as you, but I think with you, with your skill at words, you can be very good at influencing people going forward. That is all. I just wanted to congratulate you on your accomplishment today.
Well, I'm glad I was able to help us. I hope we can be successful in the future.
Indeed.
I mean, that's what we all want.
Of course, we all want to be successful. We're all here for the same reason, to create a society within this little stolen lands. So, but I think we all did good today. I think we all managed to make ourselves a little bit more known. But in any case, I think I'm going to retire for the night. If you all need me, it'll be well, I'll be right over here. She takes one of the beds closer to the door, keeps her takes her rapier off and puts it like right next to her, like right next to like the bed, you know, and then goes to sleep or get ready to go to sleep.
Little Green's just gonna sleep with her crossbow. Tucks it in.
You're actively going to bed with a crossbow while in the house of a friendly person.
Yes.
Well, he's a good.
Here's a question.
How do you
Are
protect your
sleeping
stuff?
with the crossbow in your bed?
Yes.
Loaded.
To be funny, yes.
You do know that you could potentially rock it and then it'll shoot it and jostle it and you could hurt somebody.
Oof. Right. I pulled the trigger while I'm sleeping. Let's not do that. But still sleep with the crossbow in the bed.
You could also break it, it's just wood.
Hey, these are my habits. Do you sleep with your armor?
No, because that would be both stupid and rude.
Well,
And also, unless it's got the comfortable trait, you will be taking fatigue as you wake up.
That's why I
when
mentioned
you wear
stupid.
something as stylish as me, you could wear your armor to bed, but
Aren't you wearing leather?
it's very stylish leather, but yes, I'm going to take
It is. Yeah, I was going to say, alright, I'll give
I'm
you
taking
fatigue.
it off. I'm just saying.
I'm okay with giving fatigue to people for no reason. Also wearing
I'm
armor,
good.
not.
I'm good. Alright, well, either way, I'm going to bed. Y'all can say what's up you want to.
Nighty night.
Okay. Melina, you're the only one without armor, I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you can sleep in yours. It's just, it doesn't do anything if you slept in it or not, because it gives you a 0 armor bonus.
Yeah, but she doesn't sleep on her clothes.
Okay. So I have Urza in the northeast corner. I have Little Green in the northwest corner. That means there's the southeast to southwest corner of a room.
Melina will take the last bed.
Since everybody else is a pussy, I'm gonna take the one next to the door and get murdered in my sleep.
Got it.
I think Ursa did.
Easy enough, guys. Good stuff. This is all.
You will think.
What would be the check to roll to see if I shoot myself in the night? Just
You wouldn't
asking.
be shooting yourself. You could potentially shoot across the room because all the beds are about the same level, and you could hit an ally. And because they're unconscious, their armor class is reduced by 6. There's a decent
No,
chance
you could,
can
if you
kill
want to
them.
have it loaded, you could have it loaded, just put it underneath your bed.
Nah, she's gonna sleep with it.
You're gonna sleep with it unloaded, right?
Unloaded, yes.
Okay, that's the smart thing to do. It's like going to sleep. I mean, I get it. A lot of people have guns, but crossbows don't really have good
I lived in the
safety.
outside wilderness. You know, anything could just jump out and just get you.
You're not in the outside.
Yeah.
In this case,
You're in the house of a
This is not normal for her. That's all I gotta
No.
say. It's not normal.
I think that
She's
for
adjusting.
them, the outside wilderness might feel more safe than.
To be honest, the whole discussion is moot anyhow, because you all think you're going to bed, but you haven't accounted for the fact that Kayla is gonna do a ton of armor maintenance and evening prayers. So
Oh
enjoy
my
that.
god.
You do evening prayers and morning prayers for your daily preparations?
What, you only say evening prayers and morning prayers, but what about lunch prayers?
I forgot about lunch
And
but
tea
second
prayers.
breakfast.
Exactly,
Breakfast,
breakfast
yeah.
prayers and midnight prayers.
Alright, so you're doing all this stuff. You finally eventually go to sleep because I'm keeping track of the time to see if anyone doesn't get their full 8 hours of sleep before sunrise. So how late do you want to stay up, Kalar?
As late as it takes me to complete my armor maintenance and my prayers.
That doesn't take long, an hour total maybe. That's part of daily preparation stuff too. You could have done it when you wake up, but make sure that you're up and ready for sunrise, 8 o'clock. You need to be in bed by midnight to get your 8 hours. Because without it, you could potentially run into fatigue. And fatigue is just you can't take like inspiration activities, -1 to attacks, -1 to saving throws.
If
If
you
you're
go
okay
by
with
the refocus, the prayer shouldn't take more than 10 minutes.
So, shortly after 3 a.m., several hours after everybody's been asleep, you are each awoken from your sleep by the cry of someone beyond your room screaming in the hallways.
Like, what kind of scream?
It sounds like, what's the scream from horror movies? What's that scream called? Anybody know what I'm talking about? The famous, infamous scream for horror movies? Hold on a second. Famous scream.
There's a name for that.
Wilhelm scream. Anybody?
No.
If you Google it, you know what I'm talking about. It's called the Wilhelm scream.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's a famous scream that is just used everywhere, essentially.
A little green loads her crossbow
Okay.
and points it at the door.
So you wake up and you point your crossbow at the door.
Urza grabs her rapier.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
seems like we have trouble.
Yes. Are the others awake?
I get up and cast shield on myself. Even if it just as an instinct.
I'm just gonna grab my sword and my shield because armor takes too much time and living is for pussies anyways.
Huh.
I'll actually, I'll put my armor or not. I don't know if we have time. It takes a minute, so.
It does. Light armor takes a minute, and it takes 5 for medium or
Yeah, I know.
heavy.
I'll hold up on the armor. Then I don't have armor on.
Got it. Little Green, do you want to put your armor on?
Am I not? Is it not comfortable to wear at night?
No, you took it off. Unless you wanted to say you slept in your armor, and then I'll give you fatigue.
And you also ruined
Wait. What is the comfortable armor?
Comfortable armor is like cloth or hide armor, stuff like that. Leather is not comfortable.
Am I not wearing hide armor?
No, you were wearing leather.
Ah, gotcha. I need to buy some hide. Okay.
Hide is the comfortable trait, but then you would lose armor class wearing hide armor. And also, it's got a strength requirement that you don't meet. So you'd have penalties to acrobatics, stealth, things like that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Leather is the best armor for you to wear.
Don't put any armor on. No.
Okay, cool. No armor. We have a sword and board. You guys are kind of out of your beds, in a way.
Someone open the
Being
door.
a paladin, I will open the door and go outside to check upon the screaming.
Okay. As you go up to the door to open it, you have to decide: do you sheath your sword or sheath your shield so that you have a free hand to interact with the door to open it?
The sword.
Sheath the sword. You reach out. You open the door. And as you do, 3 figures are standing before you, like they were about to sneak into your room. What you see is very hard to describe. It looks like they each are wielding a dagger in their hands. They have an ebony pommel on each of these daggers. Each of these people that are trying to come into your room each have a tattoo under their left eye that appears to be 3 black water drops. And just briefly, under like one of them, you can see there is a tattoo on their right forearm. It's some sort of like script. So you see immediately as this happens. And of course, once they see you, one of them goes, "Ah, shit, kill him quick." And we're gonna roll for initiative as I change maps.
Yes, initiative. That is one of those nice things like society skills, which I'm very good at.
Check this out. I got a fun little button here. If you click your token, then click my little pink button. You.
Well, I
Oh,
can see
that's nice. I just don't see my token.
He's moving us on the map.
Okay.
Look at that big ass room. Those big ass beds.
Oh, that's a nice image.
I thought I was furthest from the door.
So the map is
You are
super
furthest from the door.
unfocused for me. It's supposed to be that way.
Oh, that's the door. Okay, that's the window.
Yeah. That is a window.
Like the map is super unfocused for me. Is it just not loading properly, or is it supposed to look like
I
that?
think you're supposed to scroll in
If
in and
it's
out.
unfocused, it's super focused. It's very unblurry. So if you're seeing that, you may need to reload or something. It's a large
Holy
map.
shit.
It's a pretty large map, though.
Yeah.
Okay. And the fun begins. Let me open the store for you. The Ching.
Ooh.
Oh, they're not on the, I don't have them on the GM layer. Well, shit. There we go.
Okay.
Look, here's a picture of the face. You see those black tear eye drops underneath their eye?
Oh, it's more than one.
Yeah. Cool shit like that.
They look like very edgy kids.
Yep.
Even better with a rapier in their guts.
During this encounter, you can hear the sounds of battle raging on in other nearby rooms. I said rooms. Here we go. Let me turn this on. That's some ambience going on with craziness. It is its turn first. I just happen to roll a little bit well. 5, 15, 20 to flank you, Kalar. Dagger
Did
already
they just
thrown.
walk past me?
No, these doorways are, as you can see here, I'll move the guy here. Look how wide the doorway is. These aren't like 5-foot little small doors. These are extravagant doorways.
Oh, they're 10 foot.
Yeah, they're pretty big. Pretty big doors. At least enough to where large carts and beds can be moved into the rooms easily, if that makes any sense.
Anyhow, what's he attacking for?
Well, he moved into a flank with you. And then he is going to... Make sure I read this all right. Yeah, he's going to attempt to stab you twice. First attack, second attack. These are both against your flat foot. I miss with both of them. That's a 9 and a 7.
Yeah, you just suck.
I really suck. Melina, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to... Okay. Yeah. Melina's going to raise her head towards the guy inside, and Mark of Electricity
Little Green only wrote initiative right now.
is going to...
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. And they're going for... So, yeah. It's Little Green's turn first.
You are correct. I just noticed Little Green is not an initiative.
Me too. Let's shoot him. Wait, no, wait, I forgot.
Guy right here.
Oh, yeah, closest guy inside. Wait, I can see both. So 1, 2. We're gonna shoot the furthest one out.
Furthest one out. Got it.
You know, personally, I would vote for this guy because that's the guy
Now,
flanking
are
me.
you doing anything before you shoot?
Hunt prey.
Alright.
Well, I'm pretty sure you guys can handle the guy inside the room.
Inside the room, tell you to walk up and be flanked by me.
Yep.
Yeah. And they're both flanking.
Where's... Ah,
Yeah.
there we go. And one shot.
Alright. That is a hit. Jesus. You shoot the closest one or the furthest one?
Furthest one.
Furthest one? This arrow goes straight into his throat. Gurgling blood pours out. He falls, dying on the floor. Last action?
Reload.
Okay. Lena. I'm gonna do something real quick, Little Green. Something is weird with your name. Just real fast.
Okay, Melina's going
It's
to...
weird.
Milena is going to raise her hand and shoot an electric arc from her hand. So,
Okay. Just against the one, right?
yeah, because it, I don't remember the range for
It is a reflex. It's a bit. I got a 25.
Such a success.
You have an action left.
yeah. Let me,
Well, this is cool. I'm glad that
wait,
I
how does it have a range for the second target?
does.
It
You have to
does,
have
but
line
you
of
don't.
sight.
You have to see the other one to target him.
But I do have sight.
Then yes, you can arc.
Oh, the other guy's dead.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
down.
There's another one here, but you can't see that one, I
That's
guess.
correct.
Yeah, you can't see the other one. Yeah, the one you can see is dead.
Yeah, okay.
You can move and then...
Yeah. Okay. Then I'm going to cast Unped Shield on Urza. So I'm using a 4 here, and you have +1 or +2.
You can click it so that we can see it too.
Yeah.
From your spells. So you're doing the amped one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, +1 to AC. And I
Got
can
it.
choose a block for you.
Just gives a smile. And she feels the energy pulse around her.
It is your turn, Ursa.
Step. And we're going to stab this guy in the neck.
Yes,
Yeah.
you have which one? It is a hit. And he's also down.
How dare you turn your back to me? And then she's going to look at this man. What about you? Are you a coward like the rest of them? And I bottom on him. Well, didn't work, but I tried.
Ooh, that's against what their will DC?
Yeah.
Aylar, it's your turn.
Right, so I actually have to move now.
The horror. I mean, you could just step, but yes.
Wasting an action and movement.
You can delay.
And only cowards delay. Cowards are tactically smart people. Gonna step here, draw my sword, and bash this guy in the face.
Do it.
Well, that didn't go well.
That is a miss.
I was contemplating what I should reroll, but I guess that's that.
This guy is going to, he's going to try to trip you. A 22 to your reflex DC.
Ah yes, reflex, that one DC which I'm very good at.
Hey, 22 at least isn't a critical success against you.
Counter athletics counter.
You fall to the floor. And then he is going to attempt to stab you. Attack 2. Yeah. 19. Hey, I hit.
I mean, it's not hard to hit an unarmored lying person, you know.
3 damage to you, piercing. And then he shimmies to here. And these guys are out. Back to Little Green.
Okay. Move right here. Still can't see the guy. I can see him a tiny bit. Does that count?
How much is a tiny bit?
I'll be more.
Can you?
Barely any. Like, you know where he's at, though, but like barely any.
Ready a shot. Because I know I can't hit him this turn. No, I can still hit him this turn.
If you moved out again, you can hit him this turn.
Yeah.
You still get ace attack because you reloaded last round.
Get off of him. Ooh. Keeping.
Only for 5 damage. You keep it? Alright, that is a miss. Lena.
Question. Is the green bar supposed to be my focus point?
Rebar is, yeah.
Okay.
Did you not paint it, or did you just cast it as normal?
I painted it, but do I have to edit it on the bar also?
It should be above your health bar. You should see a 1 of 2 currently, right?
Oh yeah. Okay. Forget it. It's roll 20.
Delayed.
Yeah, because
Gotcha.
when I click on it, it's the right number, but
Oh, visually, yeah, it does it occasionally with health bars for me too.
yeah. I've had forgotten it sometimes does that. So I'm moving here, then 50, and Yeah, that I can see the guy. Okay. So. Yeah. Okay. Then he will be actually.
You can move further. You got to the hallway further like this way.
Yeah, I can move through here.
Mhm.
Okay. I see the guy. So. We'll cast. I'm going to cast a spell. I'm
Spell
going
you cast?
to let Clark in himself.
Save and throw, reflex, submit. I failed this time with a 10. Urza, it is now your turn. And you did not sustain the shield. The shield falls.
Yeah.
All right, I move to here. One movement.
Yep.
I'm going to attempt to feint him.
Do it.
Yeah.
Wait.
I don't think it's right.
Hold on,
I roll
hold
threes, it wouldn't matter. But
Yeah, you rolled a 3. I know
Still
what it did
didn't
on that
matter.
macro. 1 second. I know what happened on that macro. That's okay. Testing. There it goes. But your bonus is a 6, so a 9 against their
Yeah, nice.
perception DC.
Nice.
Failure. Yeah, it's a failure.
fine. No sneak attack this time, but it's all right.
Oh, he's still down though.
Yeah.
Blurg! And we're out of rounds.
That's why I've casted this spell because
Damage is damage. It works.
How dare they ignore me?
are you okay?
Alright. I marked it. It marks the XP that you guys get. So, this large hall, you guys walked out this hall being escorted to this room specifically. As a polished marble floor, several potted plants that line the walls, and tapestries depicting woodland hunting scenes adorn the east wall. All the way to the east, if you guys can look, it's really nice. There's these big old things that you guys can see. Those are big old paintings. The moment you exit from your room after the last one falls, a shuddering, grinding sound echoes throughout the manor. The sound is followed by a series of reverberating booms as the manor's interior portcullises are all lowered, sealing off the upper floors. You'll also notice a blood trail running off towards the east and around the corner. You can also see several of the other doors across the way in different locations, like these doors here, several of them are open.
Nice,
Slightly.
but I'm gonna
Open
put on some
slightly.
armor.
Okay?
Do I hear any screaming?
Yeah, there's distant screaming coming from the far west.
I like to hunt prey.
I don't
The
think we
screaming?
have time
Yes.
looking at
Alright, the people who are screaming are likely people getting killed, but it's good to get prey them.
Yep. So I want to track them down.
Okay?
Yeah, how long would it take for you to get your armor and get yourself prepared?
Medium is like 5 minutes, I think.
Yeah, medium or heavy is 5 minutes, 1 minute for light.
I don't think they're gonna last for 5 minutes, let alone 1 minute. 1 minute combat. Well, this took us 12 seconds, I think, just to kill all of them.
Can I make any kind of real quick? Can I look over their teardrops and see if I notice anything about that?
Oh, absolutely. I have something for that, actually. Roll a society or a thievery check.
All right. Not today, Arthur.
Yeah, not today, or you don't recognize the teardrops at all.
Fighting is probably what I'm good at.
Do I have society? No, I don't.
Remembering shit.
What was it? Society and thievery. Do I have thievery? Why would
I don't
thievery?
have it and I did, man.
Oh, nice. I'll go for it
Okay.
anyway.
I don't have it.
In a night, this probably can give you some So you examine the members of these attackers, and you identify that they are a member of the Black Tears, originally formed through a merger of 7 street gangs from New Stetson and Port Ice. The Black Tears are a criminal organization of cutthroats and thieves known to dabble in kidnapping, extortion, assassination, and the sale of illicit substances. Members are frantically loyal and exceptionally ruthless. The members are also frantically... Oh, I tapped it twice. Holy shit. Each carries the group's signature weapon, a dagger with an ebony pommel. It displays a trail of 3 black tattoos underneath their left eye, and they bear a tattoo script on their right forearm that you would know notoriously is written in Draconic.
I do speak Draconic, so...
You want to read it?
Yeah.
It says, live free or slaughter.
They sound like...
Weird motto.
They sound like Nagorbrites. Vile creatures. We should hurry if we're going to save these people, though.
Yes, always tracking them down.
It's a very big banner. You want to go and run there now, or do you want to get your armors and stuff ready? What do you want to do?
Run there now. Right?
While I'm all for helping people, we have no idea what we're getting into. We do not know how many they are, and we are not prepared to deal with it.
So, you want us
We
to
should
wait
put
5
on
minutes?
some armor. We cannot help anyone if we die.
Well, we're not dead. We can help them now.
Some of us need armor to survive, you know?
If you run off...
If we're going to stay here debating this, then we're going to lose the time anyway. So we'll take your and put your armors.
We'll put on our armors, and then while we're doing this, because it's going to take 5 minutes for one of us to get there online, we can loot these bodies real quick, see if they have anything on them that could be useful.
The only person to be able to do that while you guys put on armor is going to likely be Melina. She's the only one that needs
but
armor.
like the 2 of us are going to have armor on in 1 minute, and then we
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
And there's also the blood trail. Don't forget about that. Looking through their bodies, these 3 attackers each have a dagger. Looks like just a typical dagger with a unique pommel. A hand crossbow apiece. Each one have 5 hand crossbow bolts. They each wear studded leather armor, and they each have a small belt pouch on their left hip.
Anything in the belt pouch?
Yeah, it looks like about 5 silver pieces per person.
Oh, nice.
Let's put it in one bag and we'll split it up eventually.
Yeah. Silver or...
Silver, yeah.
Okay.
Urza will take one of the hand crossbows, and there's so many 15 bolts, right?
15 total, yes.
I'll take the hand crossbow, and if no one else wants any bolts, I'll take the bolts. Well, at least some of them.
I need some bolts.
These are hand crossbow bolts.
Oh, hand crossbow.
Yeah.
I could still use them.
For a hand crossbow, yes.
Who has a hand crossbow?
They do, but you don't.
Oh, okay, then yeah, here. Take it.
Yeah, you can take another one, right? Then you have a backup.
Oh, yes. Okay, I'll do that.
I'll take the hand crossbow, then put the bolts in there, and then let's...
What's the next thing that you did? Taking, I mean, you taking 10 bolts?
I'll take all 15 if there's 15.
Oh, I want to take some hand crossbow. I want to take 2.
Sure, you can have 2 hand crossbows.
Yes, one for each hand.
Okay.
Loaded.
Alright.
But I guess after putting armor and looting the guys,
To which way then? I guess we're going to follow the blood trail.
yeah, let's leave the room.
I thought I was going to follow screams, but yes. Unless they're
Any
gone.
religious?
Okay.
I mean, the other room, like the other people were brought up in the rooms right next to us, right? Should we check
And there's also this blood trail leading towards the east too.
Yeah, but they haven't come out in 5 minutes. So
Mm-hmm.
either they're dead or they're hiding.
probably camping their doors with crossbows.
Also, well, maybe the blood trail is the most pressing matter. At least we should turn the corner and see if it leads too far.
Mm-hmm. And DM, the screams are coming which way, the right or the left?
Is it a good idea that Melina is walking in front? Is that safe?
No.
Safe enough.
Why don't you lead the way, little goblin? You seem to be
You find a body stashed behind one of the large potted plants. This was the guard who escorted you to your room. He now lies dead in a pool of his own blood.
Well, we know the guard didn't do it. Which way are the screams?
I didn't make it.
I would like to check if he maybe has a key for the estate on him.
Looking about his stuff, you can tell that these assailants tore through the Manos defenses, but they're not stopping to loot those that they slaughter. So you can definitely scavenge this body for supplies if you want to, if you choose to.
We're not taking his money. I'm very adamant about it. I'm just checking for actually useful shit, like a key or something.
Roll a flat check. Just a straight D20. I'm going to temporarily pull these bodies into the radicals. It's 13. Okay. So this guard has their chainmail armor on, a long sword, a dagger. There is a light crossbow, which is technically just considered a crossbow because they just worded it wrong, and 10 bolts on them. Normal crossbow bolts. And then, because you succeeded at your flat check, this body also has on them a clearly labeled minor healing potion.
We'll take that then.
And then underneath it says, your salary.
Ha. So you won't take gold, but you'll take his potions. Okay.
Potion is a useful resource in this, but we're not stealing this dead guy's salary, you know?
Well, so is this dead guy's potions that he bought with his salary, but not the money that
Potion is a resource that can further our survival. The money probably belongs to his dead widow.
It might be.
Everything belongs to him, but
If we don't use it, we could always return it later.
It's very true. To the north, by the way, you can see to the north and the south, both here and also to the south, there are doors that lead outside, but both are blocked by iron portcullises that are down and closed 10 feet from each door. From the looks of the small rooms between the iron bars, you believe that these were guard outposts, or they could probably safely swap shifts and shit like that, take a break or the like. No guards can be seen within either.
Okay.
You also notice that there is another set of portcullises that is down right here within a central part of the building. And you can't see past it.
Are these doors?
Those are windows.
Okay, these are windows. And this is a door there.
That's a painting.
Okay.
I
So
suggest...
So no doors here.
No doors, just the two portcullises that lead outside. The doors are beyond the portcullises.
Okay. Then we should turn back and check the rooms closest away for people to move on.
I keep asking
I
about the
agree.
screams. Which way? Point.
Well, back towards the left where there's doors.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not like the other way really doesn't. There's nothing to get to there.
There are 5 other rooms in this hall that you guys are in. You
5.
remember this, Gilgamesh,
There's
when he had the
definitely a
original
dead guy
map?
down there.
How
I do.
small everything felt? Does this feel better being large like this?
It is. This place is supposed to be massive, so yeah.
There's definitely a dead guy down there.
I also see blood in this room.
I see blood in all of those rooms.
Okay, which one?
Let's check this one first. We're close to it.
It did.
This gas chamber is identical to the room that you were staying in. There are no bodies in this room, although 2 of the beds are soaked to the frame in blood. There's also several, like this little pile right here, several severed human hands that lie on the floor.
What?
It's amazing that we didn't wake up from that.
The walls themselves are soundproof from one or the other, but they are not through the door itself. That's why you heard it from the hallway.
What the actual fuck?
Yeah.
The blood trail indicates where the guard was killed and dragged, so you heard that.
Seems ever more certain this could be a sect of the Mogurba cultists, depraved as they are.
Can Little Green grab the guard's crossbow and bolts?
What, Little Green?
Can Little Green grab the crossbow and bolts from the guard?
You want to grab both the crossbow and the bolts?
Yes.
Okay.
We might need them.
That's going to put you in encumbrance if you're okay with that.
Ooh. I'll just grab the crossbow. Oh no, sorry. I'll just grab the bolts then.
Okay.
Alright.
If you put anything else on your person, you will be at encumbrance now.
Gotcha.
You're 5,
How many
5,
bolts
so you're
did I
40.
grab off this dude?
You grabbed 10 and put you at 60 because you said you wanted to buy as many bolts as you can carry. So technically you're down 2, so you're at 58 technically.
Fair enough.
We should check out this room next down here. I see more blood.
By the way, what I described was literally just a cursory look. That's not you guys going in there and searching the room fully, but that's what you see cursory when you walk
Yeah.
in.
Okay. So we actually had to go in the room.
Well, we should at least look under the beds. There might be somebody hiding below the beds. Right.
If you want to do that, go in there and roll a perception check.
I need perception to look under a bed, seriously?
Perception is perceiving.
Perception. Where even is it on the sheet?
On the right side, underneath your conditions, there's a button that says perceive. You take a quick look underneath the beds in this first room here. You don't see anyone under the beds.
Deal with it.
What's next?
I say we go down here to this room.
These are the large double doors that lead into this wing of the manor, by the way, that leads back towards the Grand Hall on this side. So Urza's coming to this room, skipping this one, but going to this.
Yeah,
Back there.
We're gonna examine them all. Give us a minute.
Hey, do your thing. Go ahead. Go in there. You walking in, Urza?
Yes, I'll walk in the room.
Go ahead. This guest chamber, once again, identical to the one you were staying in. It is currently empty, but fresh bloodstains hint at recent violence in this room.
No one here either.
But it just dragged off half the bodies. That's just weird. I'm gonna check the room up north. Oh yeah, dead people.
Walk in there.
Dead people everywhere.
Now, this room is nearly identical to the room you were staying in. The exception is that one of the beds is actually a bunk bed. And also that there are 5 corpses in this room. 2 male humans, 2 female dwarves, and a male halfling. Other would-be settlers from the Stolen Lands look like they slept here, and most have already been slaughtered by the assassins. You recognize a lot of these faces from some of the people that were sitting in the dining hall earlier.
Well, guess deal with it.
Urza, trigger a trap. This guest chamber, again, nearly identical, save for the fact that one of the beds is also a bunk bed. There's also 5 corpses here. 2 female humans, a male human, a male dwarf, and a male elf. Other would-be people for the Stolen Lands.
They weren't so lucky.
Those There's one more room you have to check, I think, and then.
Remember, guys, these are cursory things. Like I describe a room as you see it when you walk in.
Yeah, we've already spent 5
Yeah.
minutes.
But we don't want to spend too much time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would just let you guys know, just in case you think, well, there's nothing else there.
Yeah, okay. Also, for my exploration activity, I'm keeping shield on Urza.
Well, this room is completely empty. There's not even blood. That's not suspicious at all.
Well, this place is huge, so.
So wait, you wanna maintain a 6-second shield on Urza?
I want to maintain. No, I want to maintain just the shield on Urza.
Yeah, that one isn't the one you have to sustain. You just casting trigger, right?
Yeah, I keep casting it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're casting it every 6 seconds.
Yeah.
All right. So after some time, the way that they do for sustaining a spell, because it's an action you can take, you'll become fatigued after so long.
As you.
Yeah.
He would. Urza would. When he sees you cast this, perhaps we should wait till there's actual combat. You don't need to waste your resources right now.
It's under the exploration activity sustaining spell, essentially. When you do anything for spell casting for a period of 10 minutes, essentially, and together all over, you become fatigued, and then you'll be fatigued after that.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just wait till there's combat. I mean, it's a one-action spell, so.
This game chamber, once again,
I want to do it if I need. Yeah.
This room is identical. The beds show signs of recently having been slept in. You believe that this was the room, as you guys were being escorted, that Amiri, Harim, Lindsay, and Valerie were assigned to. They are not here.
Well, there's no blood, so they're probably not dead.
I think we should check on the double doors till we get back to the main area, right? Didn't we hear screams from west?
Yeah, from the far west. The direction that you guys were traveling.
Would you like me to open these doors, or should are one of you more valiant types?
Ladies first.
We're all ladies.
Not the goblin.
I'm more of a goblin.
I don't know what it is, I guess. It's true. As she throws open the door.
Alright. You're just opening up yours, or Kilar, are you going to sheath your sword to open up yours as well?
I'll open the
direction
doors.
does it open?
I'll open the doors because I have a free hand. Otherwise, she can keep her sword shield.
Okay.
Also, since we're anticipating combat, I would like to have my shield raised.
Absolutely. We're about to go from exploration activities. As you open the door, I'm going to briefly tell you some stuff. Nobody do too much, real quick, because we're about to get into some serious shit.
Okay.
Oh.
So I just wanted to say I'm going to cast a shield also. Yeah.
This large indoor garden resembles a tropical paradise. Lush plants and flowering vines hang from the walls, while a slow-moving stream of water cuts through the center of the room. But you don't remember there being a lake on the outside or a river that runs underneath the manor. But it looks like it's flowing languidly from the north to the south through some drains, stone drains that are built into the bottom of the water. Planters filled with colorful flowers line the stream. There are 2 worked stone bridges that arc over the water, allowing passage from one side to the other. There is a partially submerged in the stream to the north lands a life-size, you can see it up here, marble statue depicting an armored half-elf woman holding a rose and wielding a shield. The statue stands atop a small stone shelf, so the water flow levels is right at where the statue's knees are at. There is a soft breeze constantly rippling through this chamber, keeping the air circulating and smells clean. The room has no windows, but it looks as though the 15-foot-high ceiling above has been enchanted to simulate the day-night cycle of a jungle. The stream itself, mechanically speaking, is 5 feet deep, so if you're smaller than 5 feet like Little Green, you have to take a swim action. For anyone else, it's difficult terrain. But the current is slow enough that it's not too hard to swim in the event that you have to, like if you need to do a swim check. It's very slow moving. 4 more of those cutthroat assassins have taken up positions on the west side of the chamber, where they were waiting with crossbows at the ready in hand. One of them carries a vial of a bubbling liquid that looks rather dangerous. And one of them shouts out, "In Talden, some still live, kill them!" And a bolt flies right at Urza as a reaction is triggered. They entered, wait, you don't get that to level 3, right? You just deny advantage.
It is true.
So you are flat-footed to this.
I certainly am, but let me fix my armor, put my armor back on, and then I will try.
Okay.
Well, go ahead.
It's probably a miss, though.
What'd you roll?
It's likely a miss. I rolled a 16 to hit.
That's a...
You're flat-footed, and you have a +1 circumstance.
Then that is a myth because in circumstance, the shield blocks it.
Okay. Ting, right off. All right. Let's roll for initiative again.
Initiative.
Imagine if I hadn't taken time to put my armor on. I have bolts in my chest right
Well, your armor only gave you the 1, but yeah, it would have been a hit.
now. Yeah.
Little Green, Urza, Melina, and you. Okay.
Since I'm probably last and behind the door, I'm just gonna step away for a couple of minutes, right? I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, I see what I did. I put them on the wrong layer. I put them on the map layer. Like, where do their initiatives go? Alright. That guy down here was the one that, shot originally. He is going to reload, shoot you again, and then reload his hand crossbow at you. So you're still flat-footed because you haven't acted yet. Surprise. You had the same fingers, I think it's a rogue. Surprise,
I do. There's a stealth.
Okay, that's 18 this time.
That is a hit. Are they using stealth to do that?
Yeah, they did. They entered combat with stealth.
Question.
Yes.
Do we have reactions already?
Yeah, you do. You always have reactions, unless you're stunned.
Okay, then shield block.
Alright, if you shield block, you cannot cast shield block again for 10 minutes. You're okay with that?
Yeah.
The shield shatters, and the 5 damage you're going to take is negated. If it's 5 on the dot.
She nods appreciatively.
Alright, this one at the top. It's Keelina can't be seen yet because her door's not open. It's yours as Urza. He's going to... Oh god, is he outside of 60? You're just outside of it. So he's going to have a -2 to this, but you're also flat-footed to his crossbow attack. Oh, it's a natural 20, though. No!
And here I die, Jesus.
Oh, God. A 20... Okay, so it's a 24? Does that miss you? Maybe it doesn't.
To 24.
Hey,
Today.
at least hand crossbows don't have the deadly trait, so it's just 4 total
Oh,
damage.
that's right. There's a hand crossbow. How
Yeah,
much?
hand crossbows. Doof. Reload, shoot again.
How much damage was it?
4 total on the crit.
Oh,
And then I missed with the second one. The second one's 14.
how far away is he?
65 feet. So I took the -2. This one's going to do the same thing. You're at 60 feet currently. He's going to take 2 shots at you. Hand crossbow. No way did I roll another natural 20. Well, I rolled a 1, so you take 2 damage on that natural 20. But I missed again at a 14. 26, 14, 26, 14. For my chance to hit on both those rolls. But you only take 2 damage from that crit. So 4 and 2. So that's it. 2 crits, and you're still at over half health. And then I miss maximizing my 14 to hit with 6 damage, but it misses you. And then Melina, it's your turn. Urza keeps lit up with some bolts.
Okay. That's 6 feet attack there. So I'm going to cast Dancing Light, the Amped version. So I'm going to cast it here, and they have to pass first two is a saving throw.
Who will you cast it on? Who will you cast it on?
This guy here.
Okay. Saving throw 42. I got a 24.
So he's dazzled till the start of next turn.
Yeah.
You have an action left.
Yeah. As for after actions, I don't think I can do a demoralize from here, so I'm just going to end my turn right now.
Okay. We go to Urza's turn.
Alright, gonna step up. I think I can get right there with 2 movements, yeah.
Yep.
And then she'll strike the guy who's dazzled.
Okay.
I don't think that makes them...
It doesn't. He just treats everyone as concealed.
Hiya!
Hey, you hit.
Light scratch, but it's alright.
Little green.
Yay. Let's see here. Closest target. Guy on the bottom. Hunt prey.
Okay. You got it.
Here's your bolts back. And shoot twice. Oof, that one.
You don't get to shoot twice. Remember, you have to reload.
Oh, but I have 2 in my hand.
You have a normal crossbow and then a single hand crossbow.
I thought I grabbed 2.
Oh,
From the 3
I told you
bodies.
this before. Heads up so that you know. When you do hunt prey and you do crossbow ace, it only triggers the next attack.
True.
So you would only get hand crossbow ace on 1, and spending 2 actions to shoot versus doing a single attack with a D10 crossbow is just super weak. Especially now that you don't have any technical hands free or anything like that. But you should use 2 bolts. And are we doing crit cards? I think we're doing crit cards, aren't we?
I don't think they know what crit cards are.
I don't think they do.
I don't think we should do crit cards.
One more.
Well, it only works on you guys. I don't do it for enemies. So if you guys roll a natural 20, you get a critical bonus. If you roll a natural 1, you get a critical fumble. And as you go to shoot out with this 18, you hit. And he is down.
Even then, I don't like the crit.
They're super good. They give you guys the extra bit of power that you need to overcome stuff, especially if you do like triple damages or if you have a chance to instantly kill the enemy. 3 bonuses to hit. It's super good. But it's only I only ever trigger them on nat 20s and nat 1s. What do you mean no? You saying triple damage isn't good?
No. It makes certain builds more valuable than normal.
Well, no, because you can't rely on a natural 20. That doesn't make it more viable at all.
No, it's not about viable, but yeah, I don't. I know it's only natural strength, but I don't like them. But we can discuss that on another moment.
I don't mind either way.
Alright. Little green set of actions.
He's still up?
Well, no, he went down.
No, I don't see an X.
Technically, I think we roll the... Yeah, that's the right damage. It is now Kalar's turn. It's 5.
That is a lot of ground to cover.
It is. Especially if you go north to them. It's 3 actions no matter way you look at it. To get up on them at least.
Probably be best just moving up 2 actions. Raising your shield is their action. That way, if they attack you, you're plus 2.
Probably.
And then next turn, you can just walk up and smack them.
50 can get you here for 2 actions.
But I like going diagonally.
Yeah, but you ain't moving diagonally through a bridge with a guardrail through the water, though, without difficult terrain and stuff.
Not with that attitude.
You also move 1 diagonal already, so like just to get to there to go over the bridge is 30 feet, so it'd be like here, and then 50. Yeah, there you go. You raise the shield?
Obviously.
Yeah. This last guy, he was out. So now we're at this dude here. He's gonna move up, pick up something from his ally, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to here. So that guy's gonna do. This top one up here who did shoot, reload, shoot is now going to reload. Do ooh, that's a fun little trick. Create a diversion against Kalar. Oh, I failed though. And then take a shot at Kalar. Hit crossover. 23 to hit Kalar.
I'm gonna shield block that.
Reaction spin. Do you have a skill shield?
Yes, I do.
It is 5 damage reduced by 5. Shield block. Nothing happens. So this guy gonna do the same thing. He's gonna reload his crossbow. He's gonna attempt to distract you. Where's your sheet at? Clicky. That's also a failure. I'm rolling garbage on these fainting checks. Well, not fainting, but you know what I mean. It didn't shoot you. Okay, that's 16 will miss you. I know for a fact. Well, Lincoln, your turn.
Okay. First thing I'm unleashing my psyche. So around Melina, a lot of shadows begin to appear and electricity, and she's going to then, let's see, after unleashing my psyche, I'm going to okay, these are double doors, so I can set. Okay, that's 10 movement, and let me. Okay. Also, that's gonna be quite issues. Here, and I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast no. I'm going to move my dancing lights to this guy. So he has to make a fortitude save.
Actual 20, 25. It's it, just it's a success, no critical success factor.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do something real quick on your sheet. I just saw it. Free action. There we go. Okay. We're good. It is Urza's turn.
Urza is going to look at this man, and she's going to bon mot him.
Okay.
How dare you run past me? And then she's going to... Actually, I should not have bon mot. Actually, I should have fainted. That's my bad.
Still bon moted. That's a good check.
Yeah, I know. I should have... What I'm saying is I should have fainted because bon mot doesn't help me here because I can't faint it.
Well, but it helps
I can't
Melina.
Helps Melina. It's
Right now, no.
No, but I tell you. And then you run up.
And then I'm going to stab him. But as I fainted him, I could sneak attack him. Hiya!
It. All right, little green, it's back to you.
He's so far
Did
away.
you feel like her words had an effect on this guy?
Say what?
Did she feel like her words had an effect on this guy?
That was a success.
She'll
Oops.
nod towards Melina.
Little Green.
Sorry.
You realize.
Yeah. I was trying to use the arrow to measure how far, but I dragged my person. 60. I just need to see that one guy. You know, I'm just gonna come in.
Okay, you move in.
Is the hunted prey dead?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Move in. Hunt prey, the closest target, so...
Yeah.
Or we can take him down.
But you can't. This round, not if you move in. You got 2-hand crossbows.
Yeah, so can I just change out to get my light crossbow?
Yeah, so you'd have to draw your crossbow, you'd have to move and then hunt prey.
No, I'll just draw my
Take a
crossbow.
normal
Nah,
shot.
I'll just take a shot.
Okay, you don't get your precision damage on this.
That is totally fine. Damage is damage. Give me a second.
Alright, he takes it.
That is all.
Would it drop him if had a precision in there? Kalar, your turn.
Sorry, but can I take my last action because I kind of confused some things there.
What you want to do for a single action?
Yeah, I'm going to kill Kayla. Oh wait, Earth also hurt, so Earth is probably more.
Well, it's got to be what, within 30 feet, right?
Yeah, that's true.
She wasn't within 30 feet of you until just recently.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, native of the air. Okay, forget it.
It is Kalar's turn.
Initiate to move action attack.
She moves up.
I'm not rolling well on attack rolls today.
Or not. You also raise your shield again?
I already said I do, yes.
Oh,
However,
okay.
I will totally reroll that because I still have reroll.
Yes, you do. Put you at 1.
Wow.
That's typically not how your points go.
It is better.
Alright, this bottom guy, who is dazzled, is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to move to here. I'm going to roll that flat check real quick. He's going to make an attack. I got it. As he throws the item he picked up from his buddy at you. La 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 la. A 20 to hit Melina.
Yeah, that hits me.
Oh boy. Roll this open because I don't have it put on my sheet here. Pile of volatile-looking liquids. You're going to take this much fire damage. You're on fire now, and both you and Little Green will take 1 damage after that. So you take a total of 4, Melina, and Little Green will take 1.
Hot, hot, hot,
As
hot.
an alchemist fire was thrown, then he is going to draw a dagger. It's now another one's turn. The top one, likewise, draw a dagger. He's going to ready in action, calling out to the south. Get on the other side of it. This person is going to likewise draw a dagger, move around to your flank, triggering the reaction. Dagger attack to your flank. Oh, that's a miss. That's a 12. Oh, and I get another attack to your back from the other guy. Okay, that's a 19 to your 5 foot.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna shoot like that.
It's 5 damage reduced. That's it. Melina, it's back to you now.
Okay, first forward. Right. first I cast Electric Arc on the guy down there, and there's no max range, then the guy here.
There is, there's 30 feet. Range 30 feet. 23, but it didn't matter. He only had 1 health left, and this guy falls.
Okay.
1 action left.
Okay, yeah, I understand now what you mean. Yeah. So the other guy also has to be in 30 feet of the. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to. Is there an action to? I think there's an action to try and remove persistent damage.
It's 2, generally.
Okay. 2. Then I'm going to just use Restore the Mind on Urza.
Urza, you get back 4
3
life.
HP.
It's 2 plus double your level.
Oh yeah, 4 life, yeah.
To 4. Urza,
Where's
you
your-
get back 4. Then, because that's the second round, you're now stupefied 1, right? How Unleash Psyche works?
No, only on the third round. Oh,
That was 2 full rounds if you haven't Unleashed Psyche.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Stupefied 1. Oof. And you take 1 damage from the persistent fire, and then you can roll a flat check.
Yeah.
Still a burning. Urza,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Sifty there, and then I'm going to.
Might be a bit more unless you're hopping, because I think you hopped a. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Right there. I think actually it's right there. Alright, then my last action is going to be.
Yep, you're right.
How's that, Kayla? I'll kill him. I'm coming to assist. Last guy. Third action. My turn.
It is Little Green's turn.
Okay. Don't know which one was the most hurt. So we're gonna take a shot at the furthest one.
057.
Hunt prey, reload, and shoot.
You said the closest one?
Yep. No, furthest one.
For this one? Okay, make your shot. This is an ace.
What did I roll? 6. Oh, that is. I know that misses. And we got hero points. We got a lot. Reroll.
X. For this one drops. Alar, your turn.
I feel like just running this guy over the bridge and having him drown at a 1.5
Not gonna lie, I was thinking the same thing.
shallow river. I guess I'll just settle for bashing his face with a sword. Yes. How? Why?
It happens.
Guess I'll just. I don't even. I can spend one turn on his shield. What the hell am I gonna do with my other turn?
You get to swing again.
Yeah.
You attack 2.
Yeah. That's gonna go better.
Almost. You rolled it for the first one, you might have hit. The other one you rolled actually a 12, yeah.
Almost.
He's dodging. So that guy's out. That guy is out. So we got this dude here. Let's fate Kalar, if I can. He's going to attempt to... Oh, I almost pulled up your character sheet there, Kalar. I apologize. He's going to attempt to feint you. I've been rolling bad on these. A 21, I'm pretty sure succeeds.
I have no idea what feint is rolling against.
Your perception DC.
Yeah, that probably succeeds.
Then he's going to make a dagger stab at you. 22 to hit your flat foot, which I'm sure just hits.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna shield block that.
Cool. He makes a second stab against you. Okay, that's a 20 to hit. 20 hits, hey. 3 damage on that one. He gets around the shield with the second stab. That's all of his actions. Melina.
Okay, I'm going to try to put out the fire.
Okay. What do you want to do? You want to jump into the water? It'll be automatic.
I don't think that's a good idea, at least right now. I'm going to try to use precipitation to move the water and throw it on myself.
Alright, you were about 10 feet away. You can move water. Oh, I see. You're going to move up to it and then kind of the object water to you. I'll allow it. It's not a whole lot because you can only move the water very slowly and it's kind of below you. So you get to do a flat check at DC. We'll say 10. DC 10.
Okay.
Got this. Yeah, you got it. Nice. I just realized something. Roll me a flat check again.
Okay.
So it's DC 6. Okay, because you're stupefied, so, casting spells.
Oh, yeah. Right, I forgot. Right. Yeah.
Well, your actions are done. 2 actions for precipitation move up to the water. It is now Ursa's turn. How long does stupefy last?
For only a turn. No. 2 turns. 2 rounds.
2 rounds, okay, got it. So at the end of next turn, got it.
Yeah.
Check to roll 20, chat.
I had to step out to grab my car. Just go ahead and have Ursa move up, feint, and attack the guy. What?
Deception. Success. Where is my character sheet? Oh, I don't have it booted up. I usually have each of y'all's character sheets up. And then a single attack. Yes, sneak attack. Hits, and this guy is down. And as nobody is burning, we are out of initiative again.
Woohoo!
Yeah. And the superfied wears off. Yay!
I'm gonna use lay on hands on myself.
Okay.
Because I can.
We sit here amongst this beautiful area, now most of the grass and dirt of this indoor garden stained with blood. Sounds of screaming can still be heard further inland, echoing throughout this area. And we are at session time. Technically, we can come back here next time, looting bodies, trying to decide on how we're going to move through the door. Everyone's kind of at a focus points, but you don't think you have enough time to refocus unless you want to take that attempt. It's up to you. And, I appreciate you all being with me again this week.
Yeah, that was fun.
Mention of experience points.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Also, sorry guys that I'm a bit slow with the combat turns because I'm playing Siege for the first time right now, and
oh, that's no problem.
Oh, you're good, dude.
One gives everyone the chance to learn stuff too.
Yeah.
This is a 4. Okay, cool. Mechanically speaking, you guys, if you want to record it yourself, I'll tell you at the end of each session. You guys are sitting at, 180? 80 is 60, and then another 20. What is that? 220? 220 XP?
220.
Math right? I think I did the math right there. It's 80, 60, 80. So yeah, that's 140 and 80. Yeah, 220 XP.
Okay.
Neato.
Rewards for trying to maximize stuff. And remember too, Paizo is infamous, especially Pathfinder, for awarding combat XP as well as bonus XP for doing things outside the box. Like a situation where there's a creature or whatever that you could diplomatize. You could potentially talk them down, earning XP for defeating them in an encounter, plus some extra XP. And the more XP you guys earn, the faster you level up. You get certain encounters that would have been hard easier.
Hmm.
In this case, you for spending a decision with me, everybody.
Yep.
Yeah. Also,